There we go. Now I can actually talk. Why? Because I think we are going to learn some very important lessons today from the Dhar Mann. Everyone get excited. Dhar Mann fan. I'm going to be giving away. I'm giving away 16 million for APS6s. That's fair enough. I'm just doing it because I am extremely bored. I like. We're going to learn some very important lessons today, guys. Very important lessons.
So, to play Anna in
wait,
this
hold
year's
on.
production of Frozen, we have,
I
drum
have
roll
to-
please.
Okay, this is not going to work the way it was. I apologize. I want to be able to actually hear the videos that I'm watching. We need to learn some lessons today. I think it's very important. Like we need to we're gonna watch this one.
Dude.
Excuse me, do you mind using this cup?
No.
Thank you. I have to clean this all up, so if you could please...
Do you know who my dad is?
My dad works for
no.
Tesla.
Well, he's Judge Sanders, so I can do whatever I want.
I don't think your dad would like sunflower seeds all over his courtroom.
Can
then,
you do a Wii Sports
your
Resort
job.
stream next?
Clean them all up.
Maybe tomorrow.
You know,
Honestly, I thought about
I don't want to have to
doing
tell
Wii
your
Sports
father
tonight,
about
but I was
this.
like, nah.
If you even try, you are gonna regret it.
Oh my god, is that a Dhar Mann reference?
Judge Sanders, hi. Your son has been spitting sunflower seeds all over the floor, even though I have asked him not to.
Jason, is this true?
No, they must have accidentally spilled. I was using this cup.
He's lying. I gave him that cup, and he's been refusing to use
My
it.
boy would not do something like that.
Oh,
And he's
my.
certainly not a liar.
But
If there's one thing I'm certain of, is that people are innocent until proven guilty. So unless you can prove that my son did this intentionally, I would suggest you do your job.
yes, sir.
Today should only take about an hour. Afterwards, you wanna go get some pizza?
Don't worry
This-
about it at all, Dad. I'm just reading this book, so take as much time as you need. Tanya, what is she doing here?
Hey, Mom.
Hi, sweetheart.
Mom.
What is he thinking?
I cannot wait to see the look on her face.
There she is.
Hey, look! The school's future toilet cleaner has arrived.
Did you do this?
Maybe. You know, since your
Maybe,
mom is a janitor, you should have no problem cleaning this all up. Oh, while you're at it, almost forgot to mention, you should probably freshen up the bathrooms, too. If you need any help, you can always call your mom.
Good morning, class. Okay, today we're going to prepare for your career day presentations, which are due tomorrow. Now, each of you will get 5 minutes to present what you want to be when you grow up. Yes, Jason.
Is it okay if we choose the same things that our parents are? Because I want to be a judge like my dad.
Of course, that's fine.
Great, great. Psst. So, it's fine if you let everyone know that you're going to be a toilet cleaner like your mom.
Classic Darman.
Stop it.
Let me think about it. Nah, I'd rather not. You know, it must suck to be so poor that your mom has to pick up other people's garbage for a living.
I'm serious, Jason. Just leave me alone.
All right. Fine, I will. Just do me a favor. When your mom gets here, have her clean all this up, will ya?
I would have just clocked him at this point.
Tanya!
Oh, wow. Oh, that's your guys' ride? Where's your mom buy her car at the junkyard? My dad drives a Porsche. I wouldn't be
Every
getting picked up in that
rich
piece of crap.
family in the
Get outta here.
Darman universe drives a Porsche.
Later, loser.
Nothing else. They just all drive Porsches. If they're rich, they drive a Porsche.
Hey, honey, how was school? Was that boy giving you a hard time?
I don't want to talk about it. Can we just go, please?
Listen, sweetheart, I don't want you listening to anything he has to say, all right? He is not a nice person.
Great
Well-
observation.
Because you're a janitor, does that mean I'm gonna be one too?
No. No, sweetheart, unless you want to be. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with being a janitor. But you can be anything you want to be, okay? Regardless of what anyone says to you,
So true.
okay?
Hey,
Abby?
right. About the other day, are you sure about what you saw? You know, like my boy.
Are you sure?
He was purposely spitting seeds on the ground and telling me to clean them up.
I just have a hard time believing it. Jason is such a good kid.
I don't
What
know.
the? We are watching
But I saw what
Darman
I
for
saw.
totally
And it's not only
educational
that.
purposes.
He's been
And
giving
next
my
stream
daughter
will be
Tanya a
Resort
hard
Resort.
time at school and throwing trash at her and telling
What, do you
her
guys
all
wanna watch
she'll ever be
Darman
in life
ripoff?
is a janitor.
You're
Those
sure
are-
she was talking about my son?
If you want to stop by the school, I'm sure you'll find all the proof you need.
So it's like,
Hey, Tanya. Right on time. Listen, I feel bad about being mean to you the other day.
It's fine.
No, it's not, and that's why I decided to help you on your presentation by creating a visual.
this
Check it
dude,
out.
this, all the boys are just,
This isn't funny, Jason.
It says it was meant to be funny. It's the truth. I mean, what'd you think? You're gonna be a doctor? No. Don't tell me. Guys, get this. Janitor girl thinks she's gonna be a doctor. Can you believe it?
and you know what, these three
only
motherfuckers
way
probably
you'll
would
ever
even,
work in a
like,
hospital
make it out of
As if
high
you're
school.
taking out the trash.
Jason,
Hey, Dad. What are you doing here?
I can't believe what I just heard.
Is it Tanya?
Oh, shit.
She's just kidding around. She knows I was joking with her, right, Tanya?
It doesn't look like she found it very funny.
Who drew this? Was it you, Jason?
You are in big trouble, young man. I didn't raise you to be like this. Tanya, I'm so sorry. I can't believe my son is acting like
Did
this.
Wheeler just? What do you
If
mean?
you want to be
hurt?
a doctor,
Are you
I have
surprised?
the
I
absolute
swear?
confidence that you will be.
They'll give her a false hope, Dad. I mean, her mom is a janitor.
What if she is? It's just as hard to be a janitor as it is a judge.
Yeah.
Oh, you think this is funny? Okay, well, I think it's time maybe you become a janitor too and see. Because you never know how hard someone's job is until you do it yourself.
As in, you want me to take out the trash, clean toilets? Yeah, stop playing that.
Does it look like I'm playing? I'm serious. As a matter of fact, why don't you start right now? It's either this, or I go talk to the principal and see what better punishment he can come up with.
Punishment. We're gonna.
Jason has no choice but to follow his dad's orders. He starts off by having to clean all the toilets.
The
He hates
toilet.
every
The
second
toilet
of it.
isn't even fucking dirty, by the way.
To make things worse, while he's cleaning, other kids tease him and make his job even harder. It doesn't take Jason long to see
I
how
like how to prove
difficult
their
a
point in
janitor's
this,
job really
they
is.
just.
He starts to regret how he treated Tanya and her mom. And then, a few days later, back in the courtroom, he gets an unexpected visitor.
Yo,
I know he ain't reading all that.
is this the courtroom where Judge Sanders is? Yeah, I bet. Hey, Tanya, listen.
I don't want to hear it, Jason. Okay? I don't need you talking about me or my mom or...
No, I wasn't gonna do that at all. I just want to apologize. Okay, I actually, sorry, so I was gonna say, I actually have a lot of respect for your mom after I... Okay, Ayo, that's not a trash can, man, so pick it up.
Yeah, right, man. Would I look like a janitor?
No, I'm serious. Their job is hard enough, man.
Well, I'm not picking them up.
Look, my dad is a judge here. I don't know what you're here for. But after I tell him what happened, he'll probably have you doing community service and picking up trash all over the city to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, he wouldn't do that.
No, trust me, he would. Okay, because you don't know how hard someone's job is till you have to do it yourself.
They
Come on, man.
they
You
like.
pick up those shells, or do I have to tell my dad that you spit them all over his floor?
All right. Jeez, I'll pick them up.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
You know, you'd actually make a pretty good judge one day.
Or maybe you'll be the judge. I'll be the janitor.
Or I'll be the doctor to save you when you choke on sunflower seeds.
Okay.
Oh
I deserve
my!
that.
Ooh.
I deserve it.
Bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I just got back from an incredible trip to Riyadh in Saudi Arabia for
No one cares. Anyways, okay. So I need to find Darman Ripoff. Oh, thank you. Is there? What are? Okay, this is the tamest one out of some of the other ones on here. So let's see what happens.
Oh, look, it's the new kid.
Yeah, why aren't you in middle school? Because he tested straight into 11th grade.
Yeah, I'm skipping 9th and 10th.
Skipping 9th and 10th grade? Does that mean you're gonna go to class with us?
What are you, some sort of progeny?
The word's prodigy.
Yeah, and he's going off to college next year. Unless you flunk out.
Sick burn, dude.
Man, those guys are rude.
Don't worry, they're like that to everyone.
This is such a
Mia!
green screen.
Andrew, there you are.
I'm so glad you're going to Rebel High with me.
Yeah, but I'm in 9th grade and you're able to start in 11th.
My mom's making me do it because that's what my brother did.
Well, I just wish you were in class with me.
Tell me about it.
Oh, better go.
Oh, hey, Andrew. How was your first day at
Okay,
Rebel
maybe
High?
this isn't a green
I'd
screen.
rather be in 9th grade with all my friends.
You should be happy you're in 11th grade. You'll graduate college before your friends even get out of high school.
That's what you said when I skipped 6th grade.
This
Can't I
kid
just
has-
play baseball, Roblox, and summer camp like my friends?
Yo, he just like me.
What are you talking about? You did summer camp last year.
Mom, math camp doesn't count. Can't I just be in 9th grade?
Now, Andrew, your brother graduated early and you can too.
That's
After all,
okay.
that's what your grandpa expects.
Those are some
You know
high
that grandson of
expectations.
yours ain't going to amount to anything.
Andrew's your grandson, too.
If only he was like the other one who skipped high school and went straight to Dale University.
You mean your other grandson, Timothy?
Yeah, that's why I'm paying for his college, because he's a real go-getter.
This
You know,
conversation.
every kid is different. Why don't you let Andrew just be himself?
Fine. He
14,
can slack
Dante, I
off
have
if
enough.
he wants, but I'm not paying for college.
You mean Grandpa? Dale University this and Dale University that. He's so old and confused. I don't think he even knows where I go to school.
That is no way to talk about your grandpa. He is willing to pay your way through college, and if you don't get in soon, it may never happen.
Oh, you think he might be taking a dirt nap if I take too long?
Andrew, that is not nice.
His grandpa
you just
was
don't want to
just
waste your
insulting
potential on a
him.
lot of high school.
Or her.
Andrew's
them.
grandpa will only pay for college if he graduates early, but he just wants to stay in 9th grade.
What is this commentary?
Oh, hey, Mia.
Andrew, I wanted to know if you could come to my birthday party.
Oh, yeah, sounds like fun. When is it?
It's Saturday.
Oh, no can do. I've got scouting on Saturday.
Not this Saturday. Saturday the 15th, silly.
Perfect. I'll put it on my agenda.
Okay, my house, 11 o'clock in the morning. See you then.
Who hosts
So,
the party?
what's the food like here? We
I
didn't
don't-
have this at my old school.
Oh, it's great.
All right, we need to have a talk about the fact. Is there anyone here that had a party at 11 a.m. in the morning? Or are these people in the Totally Studios just like insane? I don't think any sane human has a party at 11 a.m. in the morning.
Great if you like pizzas and burgers.
Oh, guess who it is?
Ha! Does that tray come with training wheels?
Good one.
Leave us alone, Hunter. We're carbo loading for the SAT.
SAT? Do you let kids take the SAT now? I bet he can't even spell SAT.
Well, at least I know what SAT stands for.
Whoa!
Well, after you flunk it, you'll have to repeat junior year.
Whatever.
Wait, okay, hold up.
Okay, class.
If there's anyone here, if just because you flunk the SAT does not mean you fail a school year. If you do, I don't know what school you go to. I mean, I technically didn't even take the SATs, and I'm in college, so knock knock, who's there? That sounded a little aggressive for no reason.
Today we're gonna do an SAT practice test.
Hey, Luke, turn yours this way so I can see your answers.
They all got tablet. What is this?
Hunter, there's no point in cheating on the practice test. You're only gonna cheat yourself on the real
nuts.
one. Which, by the way, the actual SAT test is on Saturday the 15th.
Mia's party is on the same day as the SAT. What will Andrew do?
What is it, Andrew?
Can I take the next one? I can't do the 15th.
The next one is offered in the fall, and it's only for retests or medical exemptions.
Oh man, That stinks.
Just don't go to the party.
Look,
Oh,
Andrew, I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
She just sounds like such a pissy
What is it,
teacher.
Luke?
Can I do my retest now?
No, a retest is only if you do poorly on the first one.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that.
It is for standby admission purposes. And medical exemptions are only for serious illnesses.
Mom, I've got a big problem at school.
Really? What is it, sweetie?
I've barely started and now they want me to take the SAT.
Well, Andrew, to get into Dale, you have to take the SAT.
This whole being a junior thing stinks. Can't I just transfer to 9th grade?
I don't know how many times we have to go through this.
Yes, the
You're
mom has just been
gifted,
sitting on the couch
and I'm
the
not holding you
entire
back.
time.
Whatever. Can't I just take the SAT in the fall?
Absolutely not. Next fall, you'll be starting college.
Oh, great. Now I'm skipping senior year too.
I'm not debating this with you anymore.
I'd
Now
have
go up to
a
your room
field day.
and study for the SAT.
Like I need to. The SATs look easy.
Now it's time to take the SAT. You have a maximum of 2 hours. I'm gonna start the 2 hours right. Wait a minute, where is Andrew?
I don't know. Probably chickened out.
Excuse me a moment. Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Walker? This is Andrew's mom.
We miss Andrew. Where is he right now? He's supposed to be taking the SAT at
This
school.
that is not the
I know
SAT.
he is, but we have a medical emergency right now.
Oh my goodness. Is Andrew okay?
No, he's
Oh yes,
no, they're lying.
Andrew's fine, but my grandfather passed away.
Oh, I didn't realize Andrew had a great grandfather.
Oh no, it's not my grandfather, it's Andrew's grandfather. Well, it was, until today.
I certainly understand. I will put Andrew down for a medical exemption.
Yes! Yes, we're making preparations right now.
Nah, this is wild.
Oh my goodness. That's awful. I should do something for them.
That was almost too easy. Andrew, you're a genius.
You're
Okay,
an
students,
idiot.
back to the SAT. Your 2 hours start right now.
Okay, now let's. Okay, so let's have a discussion real quick. I'm pretty sure there's SAT start times at 8 in the morning. So instead of avoiding all of this, Andrew just could have done the 8 a.m. SATs and still gone to Mia's party at 11. Even then, just say I'm gonna be late to the party. It's not the end of the world. There is still 11 minutes left in this. Oh dear lord. How does this plotline develop from here?
Andrew, where are you going?
To take the SAT?
The SAT? With a gift bag?
Well, yeah. They don't allow backpacks, you know.
Okay, but you better not be pulling any funny business.
Of course not, Mom. You know me.
Yeah, I know you.
Thanks for having me, Mia. I wouldn't miss your birthday for anything.
Well,
This
now that we're in high
acting
school,
is
birthdays
off.
probably aren't cool anymore.
Is there? Wait
Yeah,
a moment.
High schoolers are so...
No way. This is a party with a single person. This acting is terrible. This writing's terrible. Like, what is the point of this story? 3rd grade acting. This is so true.
artificial.
Well, maybe it is for you juniors.
I'm still a freshman at heart.
Nope, another drone shot of the house.
Ah, I see the party started without me.
Jimmy, I'm glad you finished.
Hey, buddy. I need you to do something for me.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jimmy. Dr. James Smith calling from the school.
Oh, Dr. Smith. Is Andrew all right?
Yes, Andrew's fine. His teacher got sick during the SAT.
What is...
Oh my goodness, is she okay?
Well, we certainly hope so, but we had to cancel the SAT today.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand. I'll come right over and pick him up.
No. Don't go to school. Don't do that.
Really? Why not?
Oh, goodness.
Because we need to keep all the students here and test them, but not the SAT.
Okay, I understand. Should I just wait for another call?
Oh, no need. I'll send him home when the party's over.
Very well, then. Party?
Bro
Andrew
fumbled.
lied about his grandpa to the teacher and to his mom about the SAT being canceled. Will they ever find out the truth?
What is this, like, director commentary that's like, find out on the next episode?
I wonder who that can be.
It's so good to see you, Mrs. Parker.
Oh,
I hope
no.
you're doing okay.
Oh, no.
I'm doing fine. What can I do for you?
I'm so sorry to hear about Andrew's grandfather
Oh,
passing.
What? Who told you that?
You did. We had a phone call about it yesterday.
This is...
I called you. Give me a minute. Hey, Andrew. Do you have something you want to say to your teacher?
Oh, hi, Mrs. Walker.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Andrew, did you call me yesterday pretending to be your mother?
Well, it depends on what you mean by call.
There is no difference
Did
in the
Andrew's
fucking...
grandfather pass away? No.
Yes.
Which one of the two of you is right?
I have
Obviously the
something to
kid.
show you.
Papa!
What?
What is it, sweetheart?
Your grandfather is not gone. Andrew, you lied.
No, I'm not lying. My grandpa is gone.
Are you talking about Grandpa Anderson?
That's right.
He passed away 4 years ago.
That's no reason to get out of the SAT.
What
You
the...
skipped the SAT?
I had a medical exemption. Grandpa Anderson.
Thank you. I will be taking care of this.
All right, then.
What's this all about, honey?
That grandson of yours is skipping school.
What? Where
Don't
does
you
this
think you're
character
being a
come
little
from?
too hard on him?
When I was his age, nobody
He
helped me
sounds
out.
like Donald.
Nobody gave me a ride. I had to walk uphill both ways to school.
Time for... This is not
Things
Go
are
Anime.
different now. Kids have a lot of responsibilities other than school.
Like what? In my day, we had no color television
This is
or
like the
cellular
worst
phones.
acting I've ever seen.
Well, today kids have a lot of peer pressure.
Is this supposed to be the
School
grandma?
activities, they have social media.
So
He's got to stay in high school.
I guess you're right. Things are not like the old days anymore.
back in my days when the
Brenda, I
dinosaurs
think we're
roamed
being
the
a little
earth.
too hard on him.
I agree.
I know you have your expectations, and I don't want to let you down.
On second thought, let a kid be a
My
kid.
goodness.
Let him enjoy high school.
Really?
If that's what you think.
But Andrew, lying is no way to get what you want.
How does
in
this get
life.
dragged on for another
I'm
5
sorry,
and a half?
Grandpa. I'll never lie again.
That
I'm
is
still
the
gonna ground you.
big... Why are they
This is
shocked?
such a lovely home that you have. Have you lived here?
That was bananas. You should have seen your face.
You guys sure are funny.
The random people they picked up all the time. swear.
Well, I have a whole fun evening planned for you guys too.
So do we.
You know what, sis? I'm feeling kind of hungry.
I could go for some chips.
Oh, sure. Me too.
Be right back.
That is...
So, do you guys get a lot of babysitters?
You're the 4th this week.
Wow, that's a lot.
the
Not
4th
really.
this
I got
week.
chips. Here you go, sis.
Thanks, bro.
And an extra special bag
No
for you.
one says.
Why would they be extra special?
Because you're special.
What on earth is? Bro's got no wrist. What the?
It's made of candy.
Guess you guys got me again.
Oh my
We
goodness.
know.
This looks like some high school project.
So, do you guys maybe want to watch a movie now?
No.
We could watch a scary movie.
No. Let's play a game. This game is called Monopoly.
What is any of this?
Okay, kids.
None of this is important. What? Girl, what is this? Oh dear lord.
Coming up, the big announcement we've all been waiting for! That's right!
Mom, the radio. Turn it up.
No, it's just some announcement.
No, it's important. Turn it up.
Our hometown! BTS has announced a show on the 15th of next month at Riverside Arena. Tickets go on sale at 1 o'clock on Friday
Okay, no way. No way.
at Riverside Arena. Tickets go on sale.
How? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The shot continuity is actually awful in the first 20 seconds.
At 1 o'clock on Friday.
BTS tickets, can we go?
You want to go see BTS?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen her in a long time. Sounds good to me.
BTS isn't a her, it's a them.
Yes, I know it's a big production. I'm surprised you want to go.
Of course I want to go. All the kids love BTS.
Well,
This is-
I think you
I
and
don't
I will
think
have
this
a
is
great
true.
time.
I mean,
No
Solar
offense,
does.
Mom, but
Or
who
no,
wants to
Solar
go to
likes
BTS
her
with their
team.
mom? Can I go with Haley instead?
I guess that's fine since I've already seen her. But you're gonna have to clear it with Haley's mom.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll ask her mom.
This shot continuity is actually triggering every single part of my mind. This shot continuity is awful. Okay, first of all, there is something wrong with this. What are these seats? What? These aren't. These seats are very different than the back seats. And she has the same seat of her own. My goodness. I'm just interested to see where the story goes. I'm being 100% real. As a former TV radio student, the shot continuity is actually the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen her in a long time. Sounds good to me.
Who's coming to town? Stop the suspense. Tell me who. BTS. Oh my gosh, we have to get tickets. When do they go on sale? This Friday. Will you ask your mom? Oh, you can count on that. Mom!
What?
I've got great news. BTS is coming to town.
BTS? What's BTS?
This acting is
Only the best musical artist ever of all time.
Wow, you seem so excited. Let me guess what you're gonna ask.
Can we get tickets?
Can we get tickets? You know what? A mother-daughter concert does sound fun.
Going with my mom? Actually, can I go with my friend Sydney?
Well, okay. I know what it's like to be a girl, as long as it's not too expensive.
Thanks, you're the best mom ever.
Yes, I know.
Where the fuck did the plate come from?
Ask.
Can we get tickets?
Can we get tickets?
My friend Sydney?
Well, okay. I know what it's like to be a girl, as long as it's not too expensive.
Thanks, you're the best.
What? She
Like
was.
to be a girl, as long as it's not too
the-
expensive.
what the-
Thanks, you're the best mom ever.
Yes, I know.
BTS tickets go on sale today at 1 o'clock in person at the Riverside Arena. You can only buy BTS tickets online if you're a fan club member.
Fan club? That sounds perfect.
Mom, I know how to get the tickets. We don't have to wait in line.
Really? That's quite a time saver. How is that?
You can order online, but only if you're in the fan club.
Well, then you should sign up.
Already did. Here's a code.
What? This is not a high school.
Okay, 2 tickets. Here we go. Oh, but it's not 1 o'clock yet. Well, let's try anyway.
It's not 1 o'clock. You can't get tickets.
Okay, code is N01 BTSFAN. Code invalid? Whew, well, it's letting me buy tickets anyway.
What kind of?
Did you guys hear the news?
News?
What news?
We're getting BTS tickets.
Really? When did they go on sale?
About 5 minutes ago.
What? That means they're sold out already.
Well, maybe you should try it anyway.
You think so?
No, that never works.
Where? That was a.
Oh, Sydney!
What is it, Mom?
Oh, I just want to remind you that your concert's tomorrow night.
No, Mom. It's next Saturday night.
No, honey, I just got a reminder on the phone. It's this weekend.
What, Mom? Let me see that. Who's Barbara Streisand?
What are you talking about? That's who you wanted the tickets for.
I wanted tickets for BTS. Who's this Barbara person?
Barbara T. Streisand, also known as BTS.
Oh
You
my.
got to be kidding me. You got tickets for this lady and not the hottest pop group in the world.
You have no appreciation how hard it is to get Barbara Streisand tickets.
I don't want to hear it from the mother. She fumbled the bag for not doing her research. All right, let's be real here.
They're a lot of money.
Well, what am I supposed to do now?
Well, why don't you see if there's still tickets for your BTS, and hopefully they're not too expensive.
Oh, great. Now my life is ruined.
Sounds like every Taylor Swift, every Swiftie when they couldn't get $5,000 tickets because they're broke.
Well, what's wrong with Barbara Streisand?
Sydney's mom bought her concert tickets, but it turns out she got the wrong thing. Will Sydney still be able to get BTS tickets?
Find out on the next episode of Totally Studios.
What? Who can afford that?
Mom, did you check Hubstep yet?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Is anyone selling tickets?
Yeah, people are selling, but I'm not sure if anyone's buying.
Well, then go ahead and buy them then.
Honey, those are like $1,000 each.
Yep,
And they're
exactly.
in the nosebleed section.
We can't sit way up there like that. You gotta get us better ones.
What are you thinking? Money doesn't grow on trees, you know.
It does.
Well,
Roblox
why don't
told
we
me.
sell the car? That'd get us some really good ones.
This is an absolutely insane stand here. 1K for a concert? Dude, how... I bet you... Hold on. What era? Only... Okay, I'm trusting BuzzFeed here. $3,000 for a seat floor. 300. 1,400. Yeah, look at that. They're expensive.
Sell the car just for some concert tickets?
You know, Mom, when I'm old, I'll never forget this concert. But I'll never remember your car.
You know what, Haley? You got a lot to learn about money.
True.
My life is ruined.
Oh my god. Your life is not ruined.
Carissa, I don't know what to do. The BTS resale tickets are a fortune.
I know, I've already been through that with Haley. I'm not paying for that.
And what are we supposed to do with the Streisand tickets?
Well, I've never seen her in concert.
Hi, Julia. Are you able to sit tomorrow night?
My parents would never.
Oh, hey, Sydney. I haven't sat for you in such a long time.
Hi. There's my friend Haley.
Hi. What's wrong? What's with the long faces?
Well, we're supposed to go to the BTS concert next weekend.
But instead, our moms are going to a concert for some lady called Barbara T. Streisand.
Well, how come you guys aren't going?
We don't have the money.
And tickets are way too expensive now.
Well, why don't you guys put up a Now Fund Me?
A Now Fund Me? The rip-off GoFundMe. No, this is insane. Do not... If I catch anyone ever putting up a GoFundMe for concert tickets, I might as well report you to GoFundMe. That is a deal I will make with this chat. If I ever do it. Anyone who ever does it, Now
Now Fund Me? That's a good idea.
What's that?
Well, that's where you raise money for a worthy cause. Well, we did it for my club in college. We bought fish to feed the polar bears in the Arctic.
That is not the same thing.
That's like DoorDash for endangered species.
Okay, they can say DoorDash, but they can't say GoFundMe. That is extremely inconsistent. Not to mention, Mr. Peach is right. That is not a worthy cause. They're going to lie.
We do that for concert tickets?
Well, just wanting concert tickets isn't enough. You're gonna have to come up with a better story than that.
The babysitter is actively encouraging them to lie on the internet. That is actually crazy. Also, can we talk about the surprise ending with BTS member? And the first comment is... Oh dear lord. This is going to be great.
Hi, my name's Sydney. I broke my leg trying to buy BTS tickets. And now they're too expensive. So I'm trying to raise money to buy them on Hubstub.
That's it. Perfect. I'll go ahead and post it.
That is not going to convince
What?
a single fucking individual to donate to them.
What is this? You didn't break your leg?
Well, you didn't say we had to tell the truth.
Look, money's already coming in.
This was a great idea you had.
This is not my idea. I said only for a worthy cause.
Boy, Julia, you have a lot to learn about money.
Good point.
Well, I commend you on your creativity, but you really should direct it into something better than this.
I think my mom's home.
You guys better put that away.
Just close on.
Like the corners of my mind. Oh, hi, girls. How was sitting?
It went great.
Yeah, we figured out a way to get BTS tickets.
You did?
Wait, something's up.
What are you two doing?
Oh, nothing. We, entered a contest to write BTS's next song.
You're gonna write BTS's next song.
And then you'll win tickets?
Yeah. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
This is like... I am like... Do I want to see the next minute of this?
Not exactly.
Because Sydney couldn't afford BTS tickets, she told a huge lie to get them. But will her mom find out?
How's our Now Fund Me doing?
Well, we have enough for one ticket. Well, that's not good enough. The concert's this weekend. I know, we're gonna run out of time.
Well, we need to figure out a way how to get more people involved.
Yeah, what we need is, like, publicity.
Oh
Do
my
you mean
god.
like being on the news or something?
That
This is like...
In the house.
No way, is it Janet?
I heard we have some BTS.
Say there's someone I want you to meet.
That's right, Mom?
Yes.
Me?
Let's just say there's someone I want you to meet.
I heard we have some BTS fans in the house.
What the fuck?
No, wait, is it Jin?
You know him?
Yeah.
Girls, would you like front row tickets to our show?
Really? Tickets? Heck yeah!
But what do we do about the Now Fund Me?
Well, Jin and I talked about that, and he has something to say.
Well, the boys and I talked about it, and we're gonna match whatever money you raised, as long as it goes to a good charity.
What?
Great! What are we gonna give it to? Oh, feeding the polar bears!
What the fuck is this awkward silence?
Coming up in this video.
Party's over.
The party's over when I say it's over. Now go back to your room.
Oh, really? In case you didn't notice, the internet's back up.
Yeah, she's on her way. You guys gotta get out of here.
Where did these people come from? What is this mid-roll, like, advertisement?
How'd it go? Did you get some good stuff? Yeah, I got good stuff.
Wait, what is this?
Mom, is something wrong?
There's a problem at work. The internet's out. I have to go down there and help the engineers fix it.
That's okay, Mom. I can stay here by myself.
No, you can't. I'm gonna drop you off at Aunt Rebecca's on the way down there.
No! Aunt Rebecca's mean. And besides, Ashley's coming over.
The sick part was her
Fine, I'll get you a new
joking
sitter.
about breaking
I
her
have
leg.
2 rules. No visitors and no phones.
Is this like...
And she's got a lot of kids over here drinking and partying.
What? This turned into an entirely different... This is an entirely different episode than...
Landmarks that you'll understand, and if
I
you are
can't
close
anymore.
to any of those we call out, and you know you're in that polygon, you'll need to go to a more substantial shelter. And everybody that lives in a mobile home in this state should have a plan on what to do, whether it's 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, weekday or weekend. The other place you don't want to be is a car. A large percentage of the people that die in our state from severe weather outbreaks with potential for large violent tornadoes, even site-built homes. You've got to do the right thing, and by that we want you in a lowest level, basement if you've got one.
Actually, I have a
basement,
better
first floor is
idea for
fine.
this.
Small room, that's a hall, closet, bathroom. You want to be away from windows and near the center. Don't worry about northeast or southwest corners. Forget all that. Just be near the center and you'll be fine. The most important thing is the lowest level. And you can see that we have no other storms in progress that are severe. There's some rain falling in Anniston and Gadsden, some showers here. And if you've been watching the Facebook and blog posts, you know we said any of these storms could erupt and go severe in a heartbeat, and that's what's happened. And again, Jason is highlighting these other storms that are forming in this region. And again, that's the storm right there that's coming up through Jasper. That's the one that initialized west of Tuscaloosa. So we're going to go for a closer look, and we'll keep watching. And again, because of the damage to the infrastructure we suffered this morning, we're going to have a lot of power issues and communication issues. This will be a challenging, severe weather event. A lot of people are watching this via their smartphones because they have no power. Charge your batteries because we might be on the air for a long time. Again, back in the right rear flank of the storm, we have the possibility of a tornado that's just west of downtown Jasper. And again, a very strong velocity couplet. That's about as strong as they get. And again, and this is Columbus or Birmingham. That's Columbus. Okay, this is coming from Columbus Air Force Base in Mississippi. Okay, so that's the situation there. Green, those are the inbound. Red, those are the outbound pixels. And that's going to be scooting across the northern part of the city limits of Jasper. And again, you can see now the couplet is showing up north of downtown Jasper, maybe about 3 miles, pretty close to Manchester. And again, this is the split. That's 257 that goes up toward Curry. That's 195 that goes up toward Double Springs. And that will be continuing to move pretty much up in this direction toward Curry. So the danger now is in the northern city limits of Jasper. And again, that will be moving northeast. And ultimately, it will be crossing over into Winston County. This is the county line. That's 257 right here. Now, of course, this is Smith Lake, one of the largest lakes. It's got these big fingers that spread out across parts of Coleman, Walker, and Winston counties. But that is a clearly dangerous storm that will be coming up here very close to Curry. So again, clearly, if you are in Curry all the way down to Jasper, you need to be in a safe place. Now, in about 3 or 4 minutes, we can give Jasper an all clear. But that will be coming up right toward the middle of Curry. which is right here. And anybody on the western shore of Smith Lake, on the Winston County side, the Walker County side, you need to be in a safe place right now. It looks like this circulation could go right on top of the lake. And of course, for the few moments in which it's over the body of water, this thing becomes a water spout. Then it's going to exit to Smith Lake and then come up into perhaps Coleman County if this thing continues on that track. And unfortunately, this is not one of these days where these will weaken. If anything, they'll be getting stronger as the lift increases with the dynamics approaching from the west. The temperatures continue to warm. The instability increases. And again, a lot of the severe weather parameters are just off the charts today. The STP, the significant tornado index, we've seen values like we don't see these values. We've seen the supercell composite index, and that's the combination of lift, instability, and shear. So everything is in place. And again, that's going to be coming right up toward Curry, which is right here, and then coming across the southern part of Smith Lake, the southern and the western part. We encourage everybody around the Smith Lake Dam and points north to be in a safe place. And I said the western shore, really anybody around the whole southern part of Smith Lake, even on the eastern shore, you want to be in a safe place as well. Even if we don't have a tornado, this storm is capable of knocking down a lot of trees with strong straight line winds as the storms move through here.
God, my headphones are like such a mess right now. There's so many cords that are tangled. I need to get new headphones.
But with our other sky watchers, we have not seen any specific reports of any damage from this storm. And another thing, Jason, it's going to be hard determining, separating the damage this morning from the damage that occurs this afternoon. I mean, we've got so much damage from this morning.
All right, and with the situation as it is at this moment with no reported damage around Walker County, doesn't mean it hasn't happened. In fact, earlier this morning when the storms came through Jasper, it was more than an hour before we were able to actually find out the kind of damage that had happened in Jasper and Cordova and around the rest of Walker County. And it was up to an hour and a half before we really realized how bad the situation was in Coleman County after the system passed through there. James mentioned the conditions around the rest of the state. Let's look at that Tuscaloosa Skycam. This is far south of our tornado warning, but it's 83 degrees with a dew point of 71 and a southwest wind at 14. The peak wind gust of the day showing 43, but that was after we had a power hit. We lost the data from the big wind that came through with the storms earlier this morning. And there are storms developing over North Tuscaloosa County right now. We're going to go back to the radar, though, and there is a very impressive signature here on radar. Tornadoes have a signature that is like none other. When you see a hook echo that's like that one, it's almost a C shape just north of downtown Jasper, and it's really north of the...
Sorry, just got a tornado warning for Coleman now for the storm.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's just an extension of that warning. And this time it'll be the western side of Coleman County. Unfortunately, out around Bremen and Brushy Pond, there was extensive damage earlier this morning. So if you know someone there's a chance they don't have electricity. There's a chance that they don't have any way of getting a warning. So if you know somebody that lives on the southwestern part of Coleman County, out around Brushy Pond or Trade or Ardell or Smith Lake Park, West Coleman, West Point, Jones Chapel. Same thing in northern Walker County, Boldo and Manchester and Curry, and then southern Winston around Arley. If you know somebody there and you are sure they're without electricity, call them and let them know. Send them a text message, get them some way of knowing if there's a tornado warning there and there's a possible tornado that's just north of Jasper moving northeast. It's going to clip all three of these counties. It's in northern Walker now. It'll cross over southeast Winston and wind up in southwest Coleman in a matter of about 5 or 10 minutes. It'll likely be preceded by some heavy rain, maybe some hail, some strong gusty winds, and then the tornado will be on the backside of that. James, we're talking about no ground truth with this one yet. We do have ground truth that a tornado is in the city limits of Decatur. I've seen that on Twitter from a couple of reliable sources that a tornado has been sighted within the city limits of Decatur up in North Alabama. Our environment here is much more conducive to tornadoes than it is up in Decatur and Morgan and Limestone and Madison counties. So with what we see on radar there in Jasper, even though I don't have a confirmation of a tornado on the ground right now, I would suggest that you need to be in a safe place immediately. Don't wait on it. We've already had some rough weather this morning that look nothing like that on radar. This is a classic supercell. It's out by itself. It's intensifying, and it's about to cross that boundary, that mesoscale feature we talked about just a few minutes ago. And when it does that, it has a much higher probability of producing a tornado. And we're looking for any kind of report that you can give us. If you have a picture you want to send, please don't stand on the front porch and watch the storm come in. Wait until the storm has passed. We'd much rather see a damage picture as opposed to a storm coming at you kind of picture. We don't want anybody putting themselves in jeopardy with the storms as intense as they can be today, and especially with the fact that most of our tornadoes in the south end up being rain wrapped. Our tornado warning extends all the way to the western side of Coleman and up toward the area just west of Battleground near the Winston County line. All of Smith Lake is included in this. So there's a tornado warning literally from the Smith Lake Dam out through almost every finger, slough, and main part of the body of the lake. So if you are in an area there where some of your neighbors may not have a way of getting these warnings, that's one of the things we've got to stress today is we've all got to work together to make this warning process work due to the damage that we already had this morning.
Miles per hour or greater with this tornado, and we'll go down for a little bit closer view of where the strongest rotation is, and it looks like it is just north of Lingo. It is right here. It is incredibly well defined. So it is headed over toward Macedonia Church Road. It is getting ready to head on I-69. Do not travel on I-69 right now. The Purchase Parkway in Graves County, get off the road. If you've got friends, family that may be traveling there, call them, tell them, get out, get away from this thing. If you happen to have folks that are on the roadway, maybe if you're watching on your phone, you're driving here and you can't get out of the path, park, get into a ditch, get as low as you possibly can out of your vehicle, and if that's worst case scenario. If you're out on the road here on I-69, we really hope that that's not the case with anybody, but if that's what you're dealing with, that's where you got to go. Let's put this, let me loop this again here. Noah, you don't have any luck on reports or anything? You want to give me a quick update on what you're seeing?
So a couple of things, Trent. We actually have 3 new severe thunderstorm warnings. Okay. There's actually a whole complex of storms forming. Since you've been talking about this for Mayfield, we've got, Kayla, can you pass that to me? Severe thunderstorm warning.
Hey guys, make this really brief because we got to get back over to
essentially all of southeast Missouri, but we're going to stick with Mayfield. If you're in Mayfield, I want to focus just on real quick. I'll give you 30 seconds of the safety. Trent will go back and do the radar. Cover your helmet. Cover your head. The majority of tornado injuries and fatalities occur from blunt force trauma. Mayfield, Kentucky. It's 9:23. In 2 to 6 minutes, there will be a destructive tornado in Mayfield, Kentucky. Do not wait. Do not wait. Take immediate shelter now. I've got our debris tracker pulled up on a bigger view here, Trent, so you can see it. Take a look at that lowering of the blue, paralleling the Purchase Parkway.
Yeah. Hey, were you guys going to cover that? Give us the rundown real quick on that severe thunderstorm warning if you can.
So severe thunderstorm warning is for Union, Pulaski, Johnson, parts of Ballard, Mississippi, Cape counties in Missouri, far west Kentucky, and southeast Missouri. Rest assured, there's a lot of very strong winds and lightning developing now. There is no other imminent rotation on radar in our area. So everybody else watching this, if you're concerned, this is the only immediate. But keep an eye on it. It's possible we could have another tornado.
I'm on my data mash. I'm matching data. Shout out to David O'Reilly. I got a Max B behind me. I'm doing me, making gifts. On the web, writer rips. It's cool because it's nerdy. Yeah. Data mashing cool. Data motion gray. Justin Bieber, I'm moving with my face. Then use it for an art show, use it for a piece. Projected on an apple, projected on a peach. Find me on the internet, I'm making gifts. I don't give a fuck though, I don't give a shit. I move the bitch with my hands, make her back it up now. I'm a gangster, bitch, I'm tatted up now. Swag for 80p, 720p. I'm in the club like spending 20 G's, sipping on my cup with a pretty hoe bitch. You thought it was an accident, a video.
Yeah, at least it's in data. At least it's in 2 times speed for
I'm just state of my shit. Swag, I'm on my web shit, you heard me. It's cool cause it's nerdy. I'm on my day, my day, another videos. On my day, my niggas don't know. I'm watching it, making all of my computer. You can't see me, heard the shooter. I'm on my day, text me. I'm watching it, geek, I can't stand. I'm watching it, making music on my MacBook. I got sex, you need a ball, man. I'm so iced out, I'm so cool. Look what I can do with this picture from Google. I'm the shit, man. I'm so hot. I'm with 2 bitches. Now I'm not. You think it's your connection, you think it's your bandwidth. But it's me, I'm still your bitch like a bandit. See me on YouTube, fucking with video. I'm me on Worldstar, I'm me on video. I'm not a photo booth, that shit's different cause they told me to step out of the frame and I didn't. I'm doing shit these niggas don't know digitally. That's why I'm blowing up and these hoes so into me. It's not an accident, I'm controlling it.
And apparently 69 degrees outside.
I'm in the club, dog. Getting drinks for free. I gave these niggas
pretty
my
much.
friend. I'm on my head, my shit, now these videos. On my head, my niggas don't know. I'm watching it, making all of my computer. You can't see me, first shooter. I'm on my head, my shit, other text me. I'm watching it, geek, I can't stand. I'm watching it, making music on my MacBook. I got sex, you need a fall back, dude. I'm selling out my dude, better book a seat. Cause niggas think they on acid when they look at me. Sipping on this lean and I'm getting geeked up. I'm on my tech shit, doing what geek does. I'm on my data, my switched out stack. I asked your bitch out and she switched so fast. She getting twisted like a Tesla. She all up on me like a dick up.
They're not gonna get money.
I'm watching it, making all of my computer. You can't see me, first shooter. I'm on my data, my data, text me. I'm watching it, geek up, can't stand. I'm watching it, making music on my MacBook. I got sex, you need a ball, man, dude. I'm on my data, my data.
Good morning, Tampa Bay. Meteorologist Katie Simmons here, providing information on Weather Daily. It is currently 11 a.m., and it is quite humid outside, with a temperature of 76 degrees and 74 dew point. The Storm Prediction Center has placed our area under an extremely rare high risk today. The last time...
Okay, hold on. Lily Curtis Gaming? Did I read that right? I hope I did. Thanks for subscribing, even though I'm pretty sure it's just a normal subscription. Hold on, let me just...
This tornado appears to be very, very intense to completely slab homes, businesses, throw trees, mangle cars, and do ground scouring.
The entirety of Florida Tornado Havoc remastered in 2 times speed.
Good morning, Tampa Bay. Meteorologist Katie Simmons here, providing information on Weather Daily. It is currently 11 a.m., and it is quite humid outside,
I am
with a
not
temperature of
doing
76
that.
degrees and 74 dew point. The Storm Prediction Center has placed our area under an extremely rare high risk today. The last time we had such a risk was on January 22nd, 2017. We didn't have much tornadoes that day, but the environment was extremely volatile. I think today's environment is much more volatile than that day. Anyways, back on track. Supercells are forecast to enter the area by 4 p.m., with some indications of long track, intense supercells. The potential for strong to violent EF2 to EF5 tornadoes, very large hail, and scattered damaging winds are the main hazards. I need everyone across the risk area to remain extremely weather aware. To know if threatening weather is approaching, turn
The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 22, effective until midnight Eastern Standard Time. This watch includes the following counties: in Florida, Hardee, Hillsborough, Manatee, Pasco, Pinellas, and Post, and the following marine locations: Tampa Bay waters, coastal waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs, Florida, out 20 nautical miles, and coastal waters from Tarpon Springs to Suwannee River, Florida, out 20 nautical miles. This is a particularly dangerous situation.
Oh wait,
Remember,
it's gonna
Tornado
echo.
Watch means
Oh,
conditions
dear.
are favorable for tornadoes and severe thunderstorms in and close to the
Turn
watched
it
area.
off.
This
There
is a
we
rare
go.
particularly
Okay.
dangerous situation, Tornado Watch, meaning more dangerous weather is imminent in the watched area, including strong, long-track tornadoes. Persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements for possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial
Problem
radio, and
solved.
television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
So we just got interrupted with a tornado watch for almost all of Central Florida. I didn't expect to watch this early, since the event was expected to begin at 3. Very interesting. Well, let me pull up the watch graphics. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Several strong tornadoes likely, isolated hail up to tennis ball size likely, and scattered gusts up to 80 miles per hour likely as well. So there you have it. I wonder why they issued a watch so prematurely. I guess the environment is already very good. We are going to monitor radar for storm development if one does pop up. And we actually do have a storm over in Orlando that might already be showing rotation. If the event really does begin at 11 a.m., that is crazy and quite unpredictable. I hope we weren't wrong with this setup and that's actually not what's happening.
The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning for Central Orange County and East Central Florida, Southern Seminole County and East Central Florida until 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 11:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Windermere, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, trained weather spotters reported wall cloud near Walt Disney. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include downtown Orlando, Windermere, Winter Park, Edgewood, Belle Isle, Winter Springs, and Union Park. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Eastern Standard Time for East Central Florida. The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has... This is NOAA Weather Radio KHB32 Tampa Bay, the voice of the National Weather Service, broadcasting at a frequency of 162.550 MHz. The tower for KHB32 is located in Riverview in Hillsborough County and serves West Central Florida, with programming originating from the National Weather Service office in Ruskin. The station provides warning alerts for Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Polk, Hardy, and Manatee counties. Due to a high and severe weather outbreak forecasted today, KHB32 will not operate regular programming until the threat of severe weather passes.
I don't know if I got another notification.
The National Weather
but
Service in
I
Ruskin has
can't
issued a
tell
special
if
marine warning
it's-
for coastal waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs, Florida, out 20 to 60 nautical miles. Coastal waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs, Florida, out 20 nautical miles until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 4:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts was located 11 nautical miles southwest of Indian Rocks Beach, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels, and create suddenly
I
high
hope we
waves.
all enjoyed
Make sure all on
Florida
board are in a secure
Tornado
location and wear
Havoc
life
in
jackets.
2 times
Locations
2.
impacted
Let's
include
start it.
Terracea Bay, D5 Reef, Manatee Nearshore Reef, Madero Beach Reef, Longbow Key, Cockroach Bay, MD1 Reef, M7 Reef, Anna Maria Island, M8 Reef, Southwest Channel, D6 Reef, M1 Reef, D1 Reef, D4 Reef, and St. Pete Beach. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. The National Weather Service in Ruskin has issued a special marine warning for coastal waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs, Florida, out 20 to 60 nautical miles. Coastal waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs, Florida, out 20 nautical miles. Can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels, and create suddenly higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location and wearing life jackets. Locations impacted include Terracea Bay, D5 Reef, Manatee Nearshore Reef. The National Weather Service in Ruskin has issued a special marine warning for Tampa Bay waters, coastal waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs, Florida, out 20 nautical miles until 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 5:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm producing a tornado is located near Anna Maria, moving northeast at 50 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels, and create suddenly higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location and wearing life jackets. Locations impacted include Old Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg, Howard Franklin Bridge, Piney Point, and Courtney Campbell Causeway. To repeat, a waterspout is ongoing. Boaters should seek shelter immediately. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. The National Weather Service in Ruskin has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Hillsborough County in West Central Florida, northwestern Manatee County in West Central Florida, southern Pinellas County in West Central Florida, until 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 5:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a confirmed waterspout that was close to moving onshore was located 10 miles south of Tierra Verde, or near Anna Maria Island, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, public showed a picture of a decent-sized waterspout near Holmes Beach. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations in the path of this tornado include Ruskin, St. Petersburg, Sun City, Piney Point, St. Pete Beach, and Gulfport. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Eastern Standard Time for West Central Florida.
Okay, back to live coverage. We are starting to see initiation to our south. We have a tornado warning in effect for portions of southwestern Hillsborough County and northern Manatee and southern Pinellas. This is due to a confirmed waterspout seen by some of the public posted on social media. Kay, can you pop up a picture for us?
Here's one. It seems like in comparison to the last photo we received, it's gotten bigger.
Wow, that almost looks like a wedge. We can only hope it weakens slightly before moving onshore, although those in the cities of Ruskin, Apollo Beach, and Tampa need to be in their shelter, in an interior room on the lowest floor. And in a sturdy structure, not in a mobile home or vehicle.
We now have a tornado warning including the city of Zephyr Hills and the northern Lakeland area.
Oh, okay. Those in Zephyr Hills, northeastern Hillsborough, and northwestern Polk counties should be sheltered in an interior room in a sturdy structure.
I'm gonna pull up base velocity to spot the area of rotation. Oh wow. A decent couplet off to the northeast of Temple Terrace.
Looks like this event is starting to get active. There are still forecasted to be several rounds of supercells that develop offshore and some on land as well. Those in the high and moderate risks need to buckle up as a potentially dangerous day is inbound. Looks like it is getting quite windy outside our office. Rotation has seemed to tighten very significantly and is about to landfall. This is not good. Those in the Ruskin, Sun City, and Apollo Beach area need to be in tornado shelter right now. Once this thing touches down or moves onshore, our news station will dash underground.
Yeah, this tornado definitely went ring right quick. Can't see it at all. Rain curtains are moving onshore now. Okay, I'm moving inside.
We have a debris ball. Folks, for the first time ever, Channel 8 might have to seek shelter.
The National Weather Service in Ruskin has issued a tornado warning for Central Hillsborough County and West Central Florida until 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 5:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado is located over Ruskin, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard: damaging tornado. Source: radar confirmed tornado. Significant velocity signature has aligned with a large debris ball over the city of Ruskin, damaging the northern part of the city. Impact: you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include Riverview, Apollo Beach, Ruskin, Guysville, Fish Hawk, Gibsonton, Bloomingdale, and Valrico. This includes the following highways: Interstate 75 between mile markers 240 and 250. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Heavy rainfall may hide this large and destructive tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. This is an emergency situation.
I'm telling you, Mike, I lived in Florida for over 20 years, and we have had several high tornado risks that just hasn't produced tornadoes. I mean, look, when was the last damn time we had a tornado warning for Palm Bay? Almost never happened.
The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Brevard County, east central Osceola County until 6:20 p.m. At 5:49 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Deer Park, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornado should remain over mainly rural areas, but may impact Palm Bay and Melbourne eventually. Be ready to prepare for this tornadic storm. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Eastern Standard Time for East Central Florida.
That was good timing. This won't produce a tornado, though.
How about you stop with the ignorance? Tornadoes can happen anywhere at any time.
Bro, listen, I just explained we haven't had tornadoes near Palm Bay in a long time. What makes you think it's going to happen now?
Because today is a different day and you can't predict the development of them. It is important to pay attention to a serious day like this where the National Weather Service is using extreme wording.
Okay, whatever you say. I'm pretty sure others agree with me.
A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for northern Polk County. At 6:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 5 miles north of Polk City, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard: damaging tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: you are in a life-threatening situation. The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Orange County, northwestern Osceola County, southeastern Lake County until 6:45 p.m. At 6:04 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Eva, or 10 miles north of Polk City, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard: damaging tornado. Source: a trained weather spotter confirmed significant damage done to the town, in addition to radar showing lofted debris. Impact: you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include Four Corners, Horizon West, Bay Lake, Windermere, Walt Disney Resort, and Lake Louise State Park. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This tornado is rain-wrapped and may hide the view of the tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now, as this tornado is fast approaching and dangerous. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, the voice of the National Weather Service, station KHB39 in Jacksonville, Florida, serving Northeast Florida and adjacent coastal waters 24 hours a day, on a frequency of 162.55 MHz. Broadcasts originate from the National Weather Service office in Jacksonville. The Storm Prediction Center has placed the entire viewing area under a slight risk for severe weather today. Isolated damaging winds, large hail, and a few tornadoes will be possible. The main threat should be from 5 p.m. to... The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 23, effective until 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This watch includes the following counties: in Florida, Baker, Clay, Duval, Nassau, and St. John's, and the following counties: in Georgia, Camden, and Charlton, and the following marine locations: coastal waters from Fernandina Beach to St. Augustine, Florida, out 20 nautical miles; coastal waters from Altamaha Sound to Fernandina Beach, out 20 nautical miles; and coastal waters from St. Augustine to Flagler Beach, Florida, out 20 nautical miles. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements for possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio or television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
Okay, I am going to pause the music because there are reports of a large violent tornado heading towards Palm Bay.
Poof. Yeah, right. The storm literally just f***ing formed. How is there going to be a violent tornado?
Listen here, you dumbass. If you got your ass on social media, you would see photos of it. It is coming straight for the city.
You believe everything you see on social media, huh? If there was a large violent tornado, why hasn't the National Weather Service issued anything? If there was a large violent tornado, why is it looking completely perfect outside? Stop trying to fearmonger Mike.
I'm not fearmongering, holy f***, I don't get what's the point of denying the fact that there's a tornado. Just because it hasn't happened before doesn't mean it can't. Oh, tornado sirens.
For what? They are sounding the sirens for no reason.
Fast-moving, intense tornado about to impact the Melbourne and Palm Bay metropolitan area. Tornado emergency for the cities of Melbourne and Palm Bay. The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning for southern Brevard County until 6:45 p.m. At 6:15 p.m., a confirmed large and destructive tornado was observed 11 miles southwest of West Melbourne, moving northeast at a rapid speed of 55 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for the cities of Melbourne and Palm Bay and areas within the polygon. This is a potentially mass casualty situation. Seek interior shelter immediately. Hazard: deadly tornado. Source: trained weather spotters spotted the development of a large wedge tornado over St. John's Heritage Parkway, intensifying in strength and growing in size. This tornado, as of 6:14 p.m., is reported to be over half a mile wide. This tornado could cause serious damage to the cities Melbourne and Palm Bay. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. You could be killed, if not underground, or in a tornado shelter. Complete destruction of businesses, neighborhoods, and vehicles are likely. Some roads will be blocked by tornado debris. Locations impacted include Melbourne, Palm Bay, West Melbourne, Melbourne Beach, June Park, Florida Institute of Technology, Melbourne Orlando International Airport, Indy Atlantic, Malabar, and Oak Galley. This includes the following highways: Interstate 95 between exits 173 and 183. If on the edge of these exits, do not drive further into the area. If in between these exits, find an exit and locate a substantial structure to seek shelter inside. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover immediately. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This tornado is rain-wrapped and may hide the view of the tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now, as this tornado is fast approaching and dangerous.
Okay, everybody in Palm Bay needs to seek shelter now. The National Weather Service is calling this a tornado emergency for the city. Take shelter in an interior room or basement if you have one in a well-built structure.
There's absolutely no way there's an actual tornado. You know what? I'm getting in my car and finding this shit. I'll be back.
Have fun dying, you d***. Sorry. I'm gonna leave on my NOAA Weather Radio for you guys to hear, while I take shelter. Good luck, you guys.
Alright, time to see what these dumb meteorologists are talking about. Right in front of it, I should be able to see if there's a tornado or not. Or maybe not with all this goddamn rain. Likely just a strong storm somebody hyped up. What do you want, Mike?
John, are you okay?
Yes, I am perfectly fine. I'm right in the storm and I see absolutely nothing.
Get out of there.
Why do you want me to get out?
Because there's a huge rain-wrapped tornado heading towards you.
Pfft, yeah, right. Keep making up your bullshit lies. F*** you. Well, my car's actually getting a bit shaky. Maybe I should move some. Well, god dang it. Oh shit, it's here! No, 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 no!
John will be okay. I'm sure he didn't. Around and find out. Oh no.
Violent tornado on the direct path for the Lakeland and Winter Haven Metropolitan Statistical Area. Tornado emergency for Central Polk County, including Lakeland, Winter Haven, Davenport, and Haines City. The National Weather Service in Ruskin has issued a tornado warning for Central Polk County and Central Florida until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 6:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a confirmed large, violent, and destructive tornado was observed over Kaysville, or 13 miles southeast of Plant City, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This tornado has caused intense to violent damage across a long track path in central Hillsborough County. This tornado is expected to maintain intensity given no storm interference, strong wind shear, and abundant instability. This is a mass casualty situation. Seek underground shelter now. Above ground shelter may not be the most survivable. Hazard, deadly tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado, along with trained storm spotters reporting a wedge tornado over 1 mile. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. You could be killed, if not underground, or in a tornado shelter. Complete destruction of entire neighborhoods, residential areas, businesses, districts, medium-sized buildings, and vehicles are likely. Some roads will be blocked by tornado debris. Locations impacted include Lakeland, Winston, Medina, Bartow, Winter Haven, Davenport, Haines City, Polk City, Auburndale, Eagle Lake, Lake Alfred, Crystal Lake, Eden Park, Kathleen, Gibsonia, Lown, and Dundee. This includes the following highways: Interstate 4 between mile markers 31 and 58, Highway 92, Highway 37, Highway 27, Highway 540, 544, and 546. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover immediately. An underground tornado shelter is the best way to survive this tornado. If unable to locate one, the most common and alternative way for a better chance at survival is moving to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This tornado is rain-wrapped and may hide the view of the tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Violent tornado on the direct path for the Lakeland and Winter Haven Metropolitan Statistical Area. Tornado emergency for Central.
Okay, let's get through what's going on for those of you watching. We have over 20,000 people watching right now. We have 2 tornado emergencies ongoing in 2 very populated areas. There is a large and violent tornado reported to be on the ground heading directly for the city of Lakeland. Those in Lakeland need to be in an underground shelter now. Above ground shelter may not protect you from this tornado. This tornado appears to be very, very intense to completely slab homes, businesses, throw trees, mangle cars, and do ground scouring. This appears to be a mass casualty situation ongoing. In Melbourne, we just had a violent tornado smack straight through the city. I might have to pause right quick. We have tornado sirens ongoing.
Dave, a tornado emergency just got issued for us.
Good God.
All of downtown Orlando is now under a tornado emergency.
Needless to say, folks, this is something we obviously never have to deal with. Trying to keep my composure before I go insane. Okay, those of you in downtown Orlando, I'm pretty sure most of you watching are in downtown Orlando. You need to be in underground shelter. The National Weather Service is calling this...
Massive, long-track tornado about to impact downtown Orlando and central Seminole County. Tornado emergency for the Orlando metropolitan area. The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning for Central Orange County, Seminole County, until 7:15 p.m. At 6:21 p.m., a confirmed large, violent, and destructive tornado was observed over Windermere, or 14 miles southwest of Orlando, moving northeast at a quick speed of 60 miles per hour. Tornado emergency for the Orlando metropolitan area. This is a mass casualty situation. Seek underground shelter immediately. Hazard, deadly tornado. Source, radar confirmed rotational velocity measures to be over 103 knots, in addition to debris being lifted over 20,000 feet in the air as the tornado entered southwestern Orange County. Based on all radar scans, this tornado has been rapidly strengthening throughout the past few minutes and may continue to strengthen as the tornado moves into the Orlando area. Impact, complete destruction is nearly certain in some residential areas, and might even impact the downtown area. You could be killed, if not underground, or in a tornado shelter. Palm trees will be snapped and tossed throughout the air. Tornadic debris will block roadways and any passage zones. Mass devastation is likely making the area unrecognizable to survivors. Locations impacted include downtown Orlando, Winter Park, Winter Springs, the east side of Sanford, Lake Mary, Orla Vista, Edgewood, Union Park, Universal Studios, Altamonte Springs, Geneva, Oviedo, Chalibuda, Azalea Park, Conway, Belle Isle, Taft, and Longwood. This includes the following highways: Interstate 4 between exits 94 and 75. If near these exits, get off immediately and locate a substantial building. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and very deadly tornado is on the ground. Seek underground shelter now. Above ground shelters may be decimated within the path of the tornado. This tornado is rain-wrapped and may hide the view of the tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now as this tornado is fast approaching and dangerous.
God fucking damn
We're
it!
back on air.
This is insane. Oh my God, Luke, I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Dave, chill. Please, just stay in good spirits.
No, everything I have is gonna get destroyed. My wife, my kids, my house.
We have an underground shelter. We're about to head there. Please, call your family. Tell them they can come over.
Okay, let me calm down. Fucking shit. Can't believe this fucking shit is happening.
Dave, it's gonna be alright.
No, it's not.
We have to remain professional.
It's hard to remain professional when there's 3 fucking violent tornadoes on the ground at once, in a state with the highest population in the damn country that almost never has to worry about tornadoes. We have to go all out so people will listen. You will not survive an above ground shelter. You will die.
Dave, stop. Go downstairs, Dave.
Okay, Dave is being taken care of. Sorry, everyone. But he is right. I cannot stress enough how bad this situation is.
Violent tornado about to impact downtown Orlando. The following message has been transmitted at the request of the Orlando Police Department. National Weather Service meteorologists have indicated a violent tornado moving into parts of the Orlando area with them issuing a tornado emergency. Seek shelter immediately. This tornado will impact the city within the next few minutes. Above ground shelter may not protect yourself from the tornado. Seek underground shelter now.
Oh my goodness, Luke. Look at this photo based out of Windermere.
Folks, I cannot stress enough how bad this situation is. Sirens are sounding again.
Okay, we need to get to shelter. This tornado is beginning to move downtown. Everyone downstairs now.
This is NOAA Weather Radio WWG-59, the voice of the National Weather Service, broadcasting at a frequency of 162.40 megahertz. The tower for WWG-59 is located near Venice in Sarasota County and serves west central and southwest Florida. Programming originates from the National Weather Service office in Ruskin. The station provides warning alerts for Sarasota, Manatee, Hardee, DeSoto, and Charlotte counties. A special marine warning remains in
And
effect
I
until
assured
6:45
that
p.m.
cutting
Eastern
it would be
Standard Time.
best for
Charlotte,
her.
Atlantic Island Sound,
In the
coastal waters
end,
from
the
Boynton Beach to
stylist
Florida,
agreed and
outgoing
cut her
Gulf
hair.
Coast, coastal waters from
The
Maplewood to Harbor
stylist
Springs, Florida,
braided her
outgoing
hair,
Nautilus.
then cut
At
it.
6:30 p.m.
My
Eastern
stepdaughter
Standard
kept the
Time,
lock of
severe
braided hair that was cut off.
producing
Her hair is now
waters
just past shoulder length and looks a lot darker.
located
I
10
called her when
nautical
home,
miles
was
west of
silent.
Minnesota Key,
I
moving
offered her
northeast.
McDonald's, but she refused. She went straight to her room when we got back. My husband went up to see her when he got home and apparently found her on her bed sobbing, holding her old hair. My husband immediately called her mother to come and collect her, and as soon as my stepdaughter was out the door, he started yelling. Her mother also came in and gave me a mouthful. I explained my reasoning, but my husband wouldn't budge. He said that if I had an issue, he would have done her hair in the morning, and that he doesn't mind paying for the products. He was so furious and said that he no longer trusts me around his daughter, and he doesn't know if he can be with a woman who he doesn't trust with her. This broke my heart. I didn't mean her any harm. I was just so tired, and I'm trying to reduce stress. I've always been the one to raise her and her brother, and I'm just exhausted. Am I the butthole? Yeah, super clearly the butthole here. Opie, I'm just so tired, and I'm trying to reduce stress. Reduce whose stress exactly? Reduce your stepdaughter's stress? Because it sounds like you increased her stress. Reduce your husband's stress? Because again, he seems more stressed in the beginning of the story. Reduce your stress? I think that's what's going on here. You just want to reduce your stress, OP. You said you're so tired and exhausted. Honestly, OP, how much time and energy can possibly go into taking care of a girl's hair? I have a girl. I have a 2-year-old girl. We have to brush her hair and put her hair up in the ponytails and bathe her, and it's not that big of a deal. It's really not, OP. The real red flag in this post is it's super clear just how much this 11-year-old girl absolutely loves her hair. And your response is, yeah, but it's a burden, so let's secretly cut it off without consulting either one of her parents. Super rude, OP. Oh man, this is, It's so wild to me that the random woman at the salon who cuts the girl's hair is more concerned about this girl's well-being
in our area
than her own
76
stepmother.
degrees.
Okay, you're kind of giving Disney evil stepmother vibes, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, so personally, I'm not sure if everyone else will agree with me. Personally, I consider this emotional abuse. To tell a young girl that part of her body is a burden and it has to be removed, I think that's emotional abuse. So you guys might think that my rating here is a little bit harsh, but personally, I'm giving her a 4 out of 5 bundles for it because this is
the nicest your understanding.
OP, you do deserve your husband divorcing you, and if I was in his position, I wouldn't trust you around my daughter either. You know, I actually have a similar experience myself. When my daughter was born, she had a full head of hair. It was fairly long for a baby, and so when she was really young, just like, I don't know, 6 or 7 months old, my wife cut her hair a little bit, just like while she was watching the baby and I was doing work. And when I
The
saw
National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning for northern Lake County until 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 6:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Leesburg, moving northeast at a rapid speed of 55 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, train running fires before the wall clouds. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught in the shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed.
I was so
Damage to
wounded
roofs,
when
windows,
she did it in
and
like
vehicles
very minor
repaired.
circumstance.
Tree damage
This
is
is an
likely.
11-year-old, not a
Locations
6-month-old, which
affected
makes it twice as worse.
include
And then the 11-year-old
Use
cried
Dillon,
and begged not to do it, which
Paisley,
makes it twice as worse.
Take
And then
cover
you
now.
consult either
Do not
parent,
wait
which
to
makes
see
it
audio
twice worse. And then it's all
tornado
about you,
approaches.
instead of
Tornadoes
about
getting
you,
out
which
of
again
usually
makes it
strong to
twice
violent
worse.
across the state.
It's so
Do not
bad.
play around with the
Okay,
storm.
calm down.
Take cover now.
I think I'm a little bit.
Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Family very often, so when I do, I take a splurge on her. I'm child-free for now in the foreseeable future, but probably not forever. I took her family out to dinner, and I said that it was my treat. So it was my sister, her husband, his mom who lives with him, myself, and 3 kids aged 15, 12, and 10. I took them out to a steak place in their city that I've always wanted to try. My 15-year-old nephew looks at the menu and says that he wants the tomahawk steak. I said that's 3 pounds of meat plus 3 full sides, and we should probably get something smaller. My brother-in-law said, don't worry, my kid can eat it all. And you said that it was your treat, so are you trying to cheap out? By the way, the tomahawk steak is $190. I said fine, but if he doesn't eat it all, then you have to pay for it. He agreed. We ordered, and the waiter tells us that the tomahawk steak is usually shared between several people, so it's come with 3 shareable portions of sides as well. I asked my brother-in-law, are you sure? He looks at the kid, smiles, and says, no problem. We order, and when the food came out, the tomahawk and sides took up half the table. The kid finishes less than a quarter of the steak and only a little bit of the sides. When the bill came, I asked to pay for the 7 meals, all the drinks, and the tip. I asked for the tomahawk steak to be on a separate bill for my brother-in-law. He paid angrily. My sister said that he used the budget that they had earmarked to take the family to see the new Spider-Man movie. I felt bad, but I think that he was the butthole for trying to waste my money. He thinks that I'm the butthole for following through and making him pay for something that mostly went to waste. Yes, they took the leftovers home. Okay, so basically what happened here, here's a parallel. The parallel is you go and you pay for all their meals, and then after the meal, the brother-in-law is like, hey, can I get like $150 worth of extra meals to go? Opie's paying for them, by the way. And Opie's like, no, I'm not. I said I paid for your meals, not $150 worth of leftovers. Also, even then, even if the kid could finish $190 worth of food, which obviously he can't, he shouldn't have ordered that in the first place. This brother-in-law, instead of receiving Opie's generosity with grace, thought to himself, awesome, how can I exploit Opie to the maximum dollar value? What a dumb jerk, man. Opie, I'm giving you 0 out of 5 bundles. I'm giving your brother-in-law 1.5 out of 5 bundles. Am I the butthole for ruining a child's birthday party and getting the parents in trouble? I'm a 32-year-old man, and I live in an apartment complex. There's no active lifeguard or anyone really monitoring it like most apartment pools. On Saturday, my boyfriend girlfriend and I went to hang out at the pool around 2 p.m. We get there and it's packed, like way too packed. I knew this couldn't all be residents. There were maybe 25 to 30 Hispanic people with beer. They had glass bottles of Modelo, which is a double rule break for both the alcohol and the glass. They had loud music, and they were also using both of the grills on the patio. After investigating further, one of the small families that I've seen around the complex is having a birthday party for the kid. Our complex technically has a rule that all non-residents must be checked into the office to use the pool, but there's no way they enforce this, and nobody really pays attention to that rule. But a whole birthday party? The entire pool was filled with kids. It doesn't specifically say no parties, but it says be respectful of other spaces and not to hog items like the grills, hot tubs, and umbrella tables. My boyfriend and I tried to lay out in the corner, but it wasn't working. After another couple told us how displeased they were with this party too, my boyfriend suggested we say something. We left and stopped by the front office and told them about the party. About an hour later, we started seeing all of them leaving the pool. They thought the party was shut down. This morning, we got a note on our door from the host of the party. I don't know how they knew it was us or what unit we lived in, but that's besides the point. The note told us buttholes for what we did, and they said they're under lease review and the office could decide to evict them if they wanted to. So they thanked us for potentially getting a poor small family kicked out. I said that we weren't the only ones who had a problem, and if we didn't do it, then they would have eventually gotten caught. I also told them that whatever happens is their own fault for blatantly breaking the rules. Am I the butthole? Obi, you sound like a major Karen. What's the real issue here? That a community member was using a communal space for their party, just like you could have if you wanted to? Using 2 grills isn't hogging the grills, it's using the grills. This is just super Karen behavior, Obi. I'm giving you 2 out of 5 buttholes. I'm giving the other family 0 out of 5 buttholes. I don't understand how you can say that everyone ignores these rules, but then when they break the rules, suddenly it has to be stopped. Am I the butthole for expecting to meet my grandchild? I'm a 42-year-old man, and my 18-year-old son, Jay, is having a baby with his girlfriend Kate, who's also 18. I'll be honest in saying that I don't think they're ready for this. They've been together for less than a year, but she's due in July. Obviously, I know that this kind of thing happens, so we're doing our best to embrace it. I'm excited to meet this new little person. Anyways, Kate's family is uninvolved. They honestly weren't great parents to begin with, but when they found out about the pregnancy, they kicked their 17-year-old daughter onto the streets. My son and her were living with me until 2 weeks ago when they got their first apartment. I'm extremely proud of them. We had a room set up for the baby, but since they got their own place, I let them take all the baby items I purchased. I mean a fully furnished nursery, so that baby isn't going to be wanting for much. Well, the baby was breech. They tried everything to get that baby to turn, but nothing. So they had a C-section scheduled for July 3rd, assuming the baby doesn't flip and she goes into labor. I requested this day off work, and then I asked my son and Kate if they would like me to pick them up or if they plan to have my son drive them. My son was confused and told me that he would drive them. Why would I drive them? I told him I was just offering, and I told him I'd be in the waiting room waiting for her to get out of surgery. Then Kate jumped in and said they weren't having any visitors at the hospital. She said she needed time to heal, and they wanted to bond with the baby. She said that it would just be the 2 of them and her sister. I'll admit, I was pretty taken aback. I mean, I feel like as the grandparent, I'm closer than the aunt, but whatever. I said okay, but I didn't want to fight, and I said that I'd be waiting at their house. Kate jumped back in and said the only visitor they would be having was her older sister. She said that she would be in pain, bleeding, and trying to breastfeed, and that she wanted privacy to do that. She also said that I never got my TDAP booster shot, so I couldn't come until the baby had its first shots or I got the shots. I pointed out to her that if she didn't have a vaginal birth, then she wouldn't be bleeding, and it would just be a surgery recovery, and she could stay in the bedroom and relax, and my son could bring her the baby when it's hungry. She told me, nobody is taking my newborn from me. Lots of other things were said. I feel extremely taken advantage of. I sheltered and provided for her and my son when I didn't have to. Plus, I gifted them a lot. I now see a lot of other narcissistic tendencies from her, and I feel like it's World War III with my poor boy caught in the middle. I don't feel like a butthole, but she and my son are saying that I am. Am I the butthole? Obi, the vibe that I'm getting from this post is, I bought things for my son, therefore they owe me. And the simple reality is that that's not the case. I mean, it's great that you're involved and you care about everyone, you're helping out with the finances, but fundamentally at the end of the day, this is not your baby, and it's super important that you understand that. And okay, you feel like a grandparent is closer than the aunt, but the thing is, that's not up to you to decide. That's up to those two to
Strong tornado nearing the coastline, about to affect areas out to Whisper Beach. The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning. Redwood County, Southern Volusia County, 6:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The storm largely is dangerous to vehicles located just south of 24, east at 60 miles per hour. This is in the history of the storm.
Well, looks like my house will be destroyed in 10 minutes. All my work is going to be gone. Everything I put into this damn house. I seriously can't believe it. We almost never have strong tornadoes here. Something feels ever so slightly strange. Anyways, I'm bailing. I'm not staying put in this weak house. GoPro, you do the work and getting footage for me. Goodbye, house.
The National Weather Service in Jacksonville has issued a tornado warning for northern Bradford County, central Clay County, Duval County, northern St. Johns County, southern Charlton County, southern Nassau County, southeastern Baker County, northeastern Union County until 8:15 p.m. At 7:15 p.m., a bookend vortex producing tornadoes was located along a line extending from Plenty to Stark, moving east at 70 miles per hour. Hazard, damaging tornadoes. Source, radar confirmed tornadoes. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Jacksonville, Jacksonville International Airport, Orange Park, Jacksonville Beach, American Beach, Atlantic Beach, Jacksonville University, Fruit Cove, Green Cove Springs, Baldwin, Bryceville, and Neptune Beach. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Several tornadoes can develop within bookend vortexes. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. The National Weather Service in Jacksonville has issued a tornado warning for.
This is the National Weather Service in Melbourne. How may I help you?
Hello, this is your Skywarn Storm Spotter. We have a large tornado on the ground just to the west of Pine Lakes. Immediately touched down as a wedge, doing complete destruction to trees. Looks like it's also on a path to D-Land.
Thanks for the information, sir.
You're welcome.
Good fucking lord. Our city was hit, Orlando was hit, Lakeland was hit, and more cities are in the path. Can this day just fucking stop?
Sophia, please stay calm. Okay, what storm had a violent tornado reported?
It was the one just to the west of Pine Lakes.
Let me get radar confirmation.
Okay.
All right, let's get the warning out.
Doritos? He's eating Doritos. On my ultrasound. Oops, go ahead.
A large and dangerous tornado is about to impact the city of DeLand and eventually Daytona Beach. This is a tornado emergency for Daytona Beach and DeLand. The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning for northern Volusia County and east central Florida, effective until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 7:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a confirmed large and deadly tornado was located over Pine Lakes, moving towards the city of DeLand and Daytona Beach at 70 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for the city of DeLand and Daytona Beach Metro. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Take cover immediately. Hazards include a deadly tornado and the source is spotter confirmed a large violent tornado to the west of Pine Lakes. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include DeLand, North DeLand, DeLeon Springs, Daytona Beach, Ormond Beach, Holly Hill, South Daytona, and Port Orange. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. Please seek underground shelter. Above ground shelter will not protect you from this tornado.
It has just reached half of the hour and we are still under a PBS tornado watch. Looking for the potential for a few isolated tornadoes as we head into the overnight hours. Just to our southwest, we do have a storm that is about to hit Cape Coral and beaches along the coast, and it is warned for potential waterspouts, so boaters, please look out. To our north, we have a couple of tornadoes ongoing. There was a strong tornado that hit Venice and another to the south. And the tornado outbreak in Central Florida has just been devastating, Cherry.
Yes, indeed. We are going to take a look at some damage pictures from the tornado outbreak to the north. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Now that is some serious damage. Unfortunately, we do have numerous casualties reported in several areas. The total is estimated to be around 150, although that is not confirmed yet.
I wouldn't even be surprised. I'm just at a loss of words. I seriously pray for all of those in Central Florida devastated by this rare and historic tornado outbreak.
Truly isn't anything to forget. And we have a tornado warning for Cape Coral.
Yep, we were indeed correct. The potential for tornadoes has not decreased at all. And wow, that is a very strong meso.
I really hope this doesn't produce into anything strong. But given the environment that we do have, it's not out of the question.
So make sure to take cover. Here are the tornado safety tips. Move to a basement or interior room.
The National Weather Service in Ruskin has issued a tornado warning for West Central Lee County until 8 p.m. At 7:31 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 5 miles southwest of Captiva, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated strong rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Cape Coral, Iona, Fort Myers Beach, Cypress Lake, Sanibel, Sanibel Island, and St. James City. The storm has the potential to produce tornadoes, including strong tornadoes. Take cover immediately. If located on beaches, locate a substantial building or shelter to seek protection and move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Eastern Standard Time for southwestern Florida. The National Weather Service in Ruskin has issued a tornado warning for Central DeSoto County until 8:15 p.m. At 7:31 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Seidel, or 10 miles northeast of Northport, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. In addition to this tornado causing significant damage to Northport. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include Arcadia, Southeast Arcadia, Nocatee, and Brownville. This tornado is tracked to impact downtown Arcadia. Take cover immediately if you are in downtown Arcadia. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado, as it is ring-wrapped, fast-moving, and dangerous. Seek shelter in an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This is the voice of the National Weather Service, NOAA weather radio station KHB34 broadcasting on a frequency of 162.55 MHz, serving Southeast Florida, and originating from the National Weather Service Forecast Office, located on the main campus of Florida International University. The current time is 7:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Miami and Fort Lauderdale listening area. For the rest of today, a few showers and thunderstorms. Some storms may be severe. Low of 72. Chance of rain. The National Weather Service in Miami has issued a special marine warning for Biscayne Bay until 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 7:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a confirmed waterspout was located near Coral Gables, moving north at 50 knots. Hazard, damaging waterspout. Source, public observed tornadic waterspout developing east of Coral Gables. Impact, waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels, and create subtly higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location and wearing life jackets. Locations impacted include Coral Gables, Miami, Hobie Island Beach Park, Rickenbacker Causeway, and Peacock Park. To repeat, a waterspout is ongoing. Boaters should seek shelter immediately. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. The National Weather Service in Miami has issued a tornado warning for northeastern Miami-Dade County in southeastern Florida until 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a confirmed tornado is located over Hobie Island Park, moving north at 55 miles per hour. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include downtown Miami, Miami Beach, Fisher Key, Dodge Island, and North Bay Village. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Violent tornado on a path to downtown Arcadia. Tornado emergency for Central DeSoto County. A tornado warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Central DeSoto County. At 7:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was observed 5 miles north of Hull, moving rapidly northeast at a speed of 60 miles per hour. Tornado emergency for Central DeSoto County. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, deadly tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. Impact, this is a life-threatening situation. You could be killed, if not underground, or in a tornado shelter. Complete destruction to entire neighborhoods is likely, and complete devastation possible. Trees will be snapped. Debris will block most roadways. Locations impacted include Arcadia, Southeast Arcadia, Nocatee, and Brownville. This tornado is tracked to impact downtown Arcadia. Take cover immediately if you are in downtown Arcadia. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado, as it is rain-wrapped, fast-moving, and dangerous. Seek shelter in an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This is an emergency situation.
All right, so it looks like we're going in emergency mode. The National Weather Service in Tampa has just issued a tornado emergency for Arcadia with an approaching strong and dangerous tornado. Those in Arcadia, you need to be in shelter now. Don't wait on this. These tornadoes are moving at like 55 miles per hour. It's going to be at your front door by the time you don't even know it. We've had very serious and damaging tornadoes today that have almost been completely rain shielded, meaning you're not going to see it at all. This is a very life-threatening situation. Those in downtown Arcadia, you need to be in shelter, most preferably underground. Above ground shelters have not been protectable in tornadoes today.
James, I think we might have a strong tornado just to the south of Cape Coral.
Let's go take a look at that. Oh, yep, I would not be surprised. That is a very strong signature. Looks like we're going to need a new tornado warning. But regardless, those in Fort Myers need to be in shelter now. This is a very dangerous tornadic storm. And
We have a CC drop now.
Yep, we have indications of debris being lofted in the air. A tornado is definitely on the ground. Can we pull up the Cape Coral Skycam?
Sure, hold on. Unfortunately, we don't have it.
Okay, so you're just going to have to leave us with this one, folks. You're not going to be able to.
The National Weather Service in Ruskin has issued a tornado warning for Central Lee County until 8:30 p.m. At 7:50 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado is located over McGregor or near Cypress Lake, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. A strong velocity couplet associated with a deep debris ball was observed on radar advancing into the Fort Myers metropolitan area. This is a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include Fort Myers, Lehigh Acres, Buckingham, Olga, Charleston Park, Fort Myers Villas, Page Park, and Gateway. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado, as it is rain-wrapped, fast-moving, and dangerous. Tornadoes are extremely difficult to see or confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado.
Okay, we're gonna head to go.
It would be quite crazy if a tornado hit our area today.
Yeah, don't jinx it, please.
So far, we've been extremely lucky.
I hope a tornado hits our area and destroys our radio tower. That would be quite interesting.
Indeed, multiple people died from it.
Can we stop joking about tornadoes? People have actually died today and y'all aren't being ignorant.
Oh, can't take a joke when you mention. How about you, Goff?
Okay, I'm just saying tornadoes are dangerous. If we actually got hit, we would all probably die.
Okay, Ann. We aren't getting a tornado today. All of the storms are away. Tornado emergency for Sebring. The National Weather Service in Ruskin has issued a tornado warning for Central Highlands County, Northeastern DeSoto County, Southeastern Hardee County until 8:45 p.m. At 8:03 p.m., a confirmed large and destructive tornado was observed over Arcadia, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This tornado has caused violent destruction in the city of Arcadia. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover immediately. Above ground shelter will not protect you from this tornado. Hazard, deadly tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. Impact, this is a life-threatening situation. You could be killed, if not underground, or in a tornado shelter. Complete destruction to entire neighborhoods is likely, and complete devastation possible. Trees will be snapped. Debris will block most roadways. Complete destruction to entire neighborhoods is likely, making the area unrecognizable to survivors. Locations impacted include Sebring, DeSoto City, Loretta, Lake Placid, Placid Lakes, and Plains. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover immediately. An underground tornado shelter is the best way to survive this tornado. If unable to locate one, the most common and alternative way for a better chance at survival is moving to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This tornado is rain-wrapped and may hide the view of a tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado.
Any more saying? Okay, I'm heading to an underground shelter then. Good luck, you guys.
They are saying above ground shelter won't protect you. What kind of bullshit is that?
Exactly. It's so dumb. I don't care what they're saying. I'll just sit here in my chair. My house is very well constructed anyways.
I'm gonna go take cover then.
God, y'all are some bitches. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Well, it's fun to track weather unless you're in the goddamn path of it. Can this thing just fuck off? I don't want to die. I have a passion for weather and you're gonna do this shit to me? God, man, this thing better deviate the fuck away from me or die. Right now. I put in damn too much work for this trailer. And where the fuck am I supposed to hide? This is just God telling me I should die. So I'm gonna stick to his word. I should probably tell my friends I'm about to die. Hey guys, it's Xavier. This is gonna be my last Instagram post. There is a strong tornado heading for my house directly and I have absolutely nowhere to hide. I will never forget the times we laughed, played, and did basically everything together. Some of the greatest people I have ever met in my life. But it's time to say goodbye, so goodbye. Keep having a successful life. Well, if I do survive, then I'll just get a lot of money potentially. Okay, that thing is right over me now. What the? No, what the fuck?
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for South Central Okeechobee County. At 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Okeechobee, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 mile per hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Expect hail damage to windows. The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning for South Central Okeechobee County, Western St. Lucie County until 9:30 p.m. At 8:50 p.m., a tornado-producing storm was located over Okeechobee, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, weather spotters confirm tornado. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Okeechobee and Taylor Creek. The storm has the potential to produce strong damaging tornadoes. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning for South Central Okeechobee. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, weather spotters confirm tornado. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without...
The National
National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida has issued a tornado warning for Central St. Lucie County until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 9:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over St. Lucie West, moving east at 60 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include White City, Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie, River Park, Indian River Estates, and Fort Pierce South. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground.
This NOAA weather radio station is temporarily off the air. Please tune into an alternative weather radio broadcast or visit weather.gov for the latest weather information.
The following message has been transmitted at the request of the Lakeland Police Department. All citizens entering Northern Polk County via Interstate 4 are advised to turn around or exit the freeway. Debris has blocked the freeway for miles, leading to immense traffic jams. In addition, most of the city has been destroyed. Driving into this area could put your life in danger. And this The following message has been transmitted at the request of the Orange County Emergency Management. After violent tornadoes swept through the county today, several homes and businesses were left completely swept and widespread power outages in several neighborhoods. Areas in downtown Orlando still remain completely impassable. Please avoid travel throughout the county and remain sheltered indoors.
The state of Florida will never be the same after this. This is just not what I anticipated at all.
I'm just at a loss of words.
This NOAA weather radio station is temporarily off the air. This NOAA weather radio station is temporarily off the air. This NOAA weather radio station is temporarily off the air.
It came and went. It sounded like a complete train that lasted for like 20 seconds. Everything was gone in under 30 seconds.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to take a time to address the tornado outbreak that moved across the southeastern United States. Yesterday, violent tornadoes swept through the major cities of Central Florida. Multiple casualties have occurred and widespread devastation across the Sunshine State. We have confirmed that this is a mass casualty situation. Jill and I are giving our absolute prayers to those who lost their loved ones and lost their homes, to those who were impacted. I will be in Tampa tomorrow and visit as many communities as I can that were devastated. The federal government will do as much as we can to help those affected.
This is NOAA Weather Radio KHB32 Tampa Bay, the voice of the National Weather Service, broadcasting at a frequency of 162.550 MHz. The tower for KHB32 is located in Riverview in Hillsborough County and serves West Central Florida, with programming originating from the National Weather Service office in Ruskin. The station provides warning alerts for Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Polk, Hardy, and Manatee counties. Storm surveys and damage assessment begins today. National Weather Service meteorologists today will begin the task of assessing the damage from a tragically historic day of tornadoes across Central Florida yesterday. Numerous supercell thunderstorms producing long, live, strong to violent tornadoes across two-thirds of Central Florida, with widespread and catastrophic damage in several locations. At this time, storm surveys are being planned for the following counties. Team 1 will focus on assessing Central Hillsborough County, including the Ruskin, Riverview, and Fishhawk area, and Polk County, including cities along Interstate 4, including the cities of Lakeland, Auburndale, Davenport, Polk City, and Loudoun. Team 2 will focus on assessing Sarasota, Charlotte, and Lee counties, including the cities of Venice, Iona, Fort Myers, Lehigh Acres, and Central Charlotte counties. Team 3 will focus on assessing DeSoto and Highlands counties, including the cities of Arcadia and Central Highlands County. This survey could potentially take weeks for a preliminary survey. If you have any sightings of damage, contact the National Weather Service at 813-645-2323. The damage survey from the tornado outbreak on February 7, 2024 has been finalized. Numerous supercell thunderstorms produced long, live, strong to violent tornadoes across two-thirds of Central Florida, with widespread and catastrophic damage in several locations. At the beginning of the day, the Storm Prediction Center issued a high risk for severe weather across parts of Central Florida. At 11 a.m., a particularly dangerous situation tornado watch was issued across all of Central Florida. A couple of hours later, storms began to develop and organize given moderate instability and high low-level shear. The first tornado of the day occurred at around 5 p.m. At 5:03 p.m., a waterspout was observed off of Tampa Bay waters and prompted a tornado warning for western Hillsborough County. Around 10 to 15 minutes later, this tornado moved onshore, with wind speeds up to 150 miles per hour. Although it was fast-moving, the tornado still did considerable damage to trees, houses, apartment buildings, shopping centers, and industrial buildings to the north of Ruskin. Afterwards, the tornado impacted the community of Fishhawk directly, with wind speeds up to 160 miles per hour, causing destruction to external walls of homes and businesses. The National Weather Service then proceeded to issue the first tornado emergency in the county warning area due to the intense tornado approaching the city of Lakeland. In Lakeland, context tools were supportive of a rating of an EF5 tornado, with wind speeds up to 205 miles per hour. Well-built homes were completely slabbed, with severe ground scouring, severe tree debarking, and completely collapsed buildings. The tornado peaked at a width of 2.05 miles. Outside of Lakeland, the tornado continued to move just to the east of Interstate 4, doing complete debarking of trees and complete destruction of poorly constructed homes in rural areas. The tornado moved to the north of Loudoun, with wind speeds up to 180 miles per hour, doing complete damage to well-built structures and trees. This tornado then crossed into Melbourne's county warning area, doing more EF4 damage. The second tornado of the day occurred at around 5:55 p.m. to the north of Polk City in northern Polk County, doing considerable damage to the rural town of Eva. Homes were collapsed and trees were snapped and toppled all over roadways. The tornado peaked at a half a mile wide. The third tornado of the day occurred at around 6:50 p.m. in downtown Venice. A strong tornado moved onshore, with wind speeds up to 150 miles per hour. This tornado did considerable damage to roofs and exterior walls. Most houses on Venice Beach and in downtown Venice were destroyed, along with businesses. The tornado was approximately 0.4 miles wide. The tornado dissipated over Miami River State Park at around 7:15 p.m. The fourth tornado of the day started at around 7:04 p.m. near Northport. This tornado did isolated roof damage to homes in the city of Northport. The tornado then moved into rural locations, doing isolated tree damage. 10 minutes later, a tornado emergency was declared for the city of Arcadia as a strong velocity signature, and debris ball was heading for the city. 10 minutes later, the tornado moved into the city, with wind speeds up to 190 90 miles per hour. This tornado did complete destruction to large low-rise buildings, collapsed walls on homes, and severe contextual damage to cars and trees. The tornado was approximately 1 mile wide through the city of Arcadia. The tornado then moved into the south side of Sebring with wind speeds up to 125 miles per hour, prompting another tornado emergency and doing exterior wall damage to houses before weakening and missing the east side of Sebring. The fifth tornado of the day started at around 7:45 p.m. to the northeast of Iona, with wind speeds up to 135 miles per hour as it moved to the south of Fort Myers. Trailer parks were demolished and homes experienced severe roof and exterior wall damage. Trees were also toppled and thrown, same with cars. The tornado was approximately half a mile wide. The tornado then moved into Miami's county warning area.
This is a message from yours truly, Wheeler YT. First and most importantly, this scenario contains valid emergency alert system tones. Misuse of these tones can result in a false activation of the emergency alert system. You have been warned. I'm not going to be paying your fines for your poor actions. Secondly, I strongly suggest you watch your volume throughout the scenarios, as there are some louder parts to the scenario than others. You have been warned, so no complaining about hearing loss after you watch. Thirdly, this scenario is completely fake. I personally doubt what you are about to watch will likely occur on the scale it happened on. It is different, I suppose I can say, the super outbreak of 2011, and everyone should know that. Finally, some content might scare some viewers. If you personally don't feel comfortable watching this, then just don't. Now, go grab some snacks, a drink, sit down and buckle in. It's going to be a long ride.
The 8 a.m. observations across northern Alabama. At Hamilton, it was mostly sunny. The temperature was 83 degrees, the dew point was 73 degrees, and the relative humidity is 90%. The wind was calm. The pressure was 30.22 inches and falling. In Sullivan, the temperature was 83 degrees with a dew point of 70. Please stand by for a message from the National Weather Service. Here is an important message from the National Weather Service in the following cities: Birmingham and Huntsville. The unusual but extremely dangerous high risk is in effect for most of northern and central Alabama, northern Georgia, extreme southwestern North Carolina, southeastern Tennessee, and parts of eastern and northeastern Mississippi. An outbreak of significant tornadoes, some intense and violent, is expected across the high and moderate risk area. Surface observations across the high risk area are showing temperatures in the lower to middle 80s, with dew points in the mid 70s. These, in combination with NLP around 4,000 to 6,000 joules per kilogram, and a storm relative humidity of 450 to 600 joules per kilogram, will allow for a large and extremely dangerous tornado outbreak across the high and moderate risk area. Observed radio soundings in Tuscaloosa and Birmingham have detected that a cap is beginning to slowly erode across the area. However, very large photographs are showing a rapid development of tornadic supercells this afternoon. Significant tornado parameter is currently sitting at an 11, similar to an observed sounding found last year in Oklahoma during the major bust of May 20th. Multiple short-term models are showing the development of intense tornadic supercells across Mississippi into Alabama by around 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The second round of development, even though uncertain, is possible later this afternoon into the evening, when temperatures are sitting in the upper 70s with dew points near 72 to 74. The development of supercells will be rather quick as storms fire and the environment be unfavorable for development. Due to these supercells expected to be fast-moving, multiple long-track tornadoes are expected. The strongest supercells will have the possibility to produce violent to possibly even extremely violent and long-track tornadoes. Supercells will continue to develop and move across the overnight. As mentioned, a second round may develop overnight as a squall line, but this truly depends on how much development we see during the first part of the outbreak. Expect development to begin around 11 a.m. local time, and storms should begin to weaken by around 6 p.m. before the uncertain second round that would develop around 9 p.m. and last through the night. Everyone in the risk area should be doing extra preparations today for an outbreak of such proportions. We will issue updated bulletins as needed. This has been an important message from the National Weather Service. Here's the forecast for the Hamilton area. Today, sunny this morning, then becoming mostly cloudy. Severe thunderstorms this afternoon. Storms will produce large hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. Highs in the mid-80s. Winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain near 100%. Tonight, thunderstorms, some severe. Severe thunderstorms possible after midnight. Cloudy. Lows in the upper 50s. Today and tonight, an extremely dangerous severe weather outbreak is expected to unfold across our listening area throughout the day today and now into tonight. Surface observations across the area are showing that temperatures are rising into the lower 80s, with dew points in the mid to upper 70s. This, in combination with radio soundings of large ground photographs and a significant tornado parameter exceeding 10, continue to show an outbreak unseen in years is expected. Storms should begin firing in Mississippi and Tennessee within the next few hours while moving northeast to east-northeast across the risk area. These storms will continue to fire over the same area through the late afternoon. All storms have the ability to produce intense, straight-line damaging winds, extremely large hail, and significant tornadoes, with a possible outbreak of intense to extremely violent tornadoes, especially across the high and moderate risk areas. It is becoming more likely as the short-term models go on that a second round will develop and pose a risk similar to the storms earlier. These storms will likely start discrete, but some might end up merging to form into some bowing segments capable of producing brief but strong tornadoes. All storms, especially the more intense ones, could produce intense straight-line winds, large hail, and strong to intense tornadoes, with a few violent tornadoes possible. Severe weather will end overnight as a cold front passes through the area and poses a significant risk for severe weather across the East Coast. Tornado Watch number 100 has been issued until 5 a.m. Central Daylight Time Tuesday. This watch includes the following counties in Alabama: Fayette, Lamar, Marion, Pickens, Walker, and Winston. In Mississippi, Itawamba, Lone Peak, and Monroe. This is an extremely dangerous situation watch. Numerous tornadoes, most being significant to intense, is expected across the watch area. An outbreak of violent to extremely violent tornadoes are possible also, especially centered across northeastern Mississippi, northern and central Alabama, southeastern Tennessee, and northwestern Georgia. An unprecedented severe weather outbreak unseen in years will likely unfold. This event can be compared to last year's near nightmare on May 20th before the event failed. Numerous discrete cells are expected to develop across Mississippi and Tennessee and move in an east-northeast direction across the watch area for several hours. A second round with a discrete mode moving to a mix of bowing segments and discrete cells mode is likely. A tornado watch, especially of this extent, means that a significant tornado outbreak is likely across the watch area and will continue for numerous hours. All people in the watch area should prepare for a violent day of severe weather. Stay tuned for the latest information. Tornado Watch number 100 has been issued until 5 a.m. Central Daylight Time Tuesday. This watch includes the following counties in Alabama: Fayette, Lamar, Marion. Tornadoes are possible also, especially centered across northeastern Mississippi, northern and central Alabama, southeastern Tennessee, and northwestern Georgia. An unprecedented severe weather outbreak unseen in years will likely unfold. This event can be compared to last year's near nightmare on May 20th before the event failed. Numerous discrete cells are expected to develop across Mississippi and Tennessee. The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Monroe County in eastern Mississippi, northern Clay County in eastern Mississippi, southeastern Chickasaw County in eastern Mississippi, southern Galamba County in eastern Mississippi. Until 12:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 11:51 a.m. Central Daylight Time, a developing severe thunderstorm was located along the Chickasaw-Clay County border. This severe thunderstorm is moving to the northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazards: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and all fall-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: expect line damage to roof, siding, and trees. Expect hail damages to cars and outside structures. Locations impacted include Prairie, West Point, Aberdeen, Amory, Hatley, and Greenwood Springs. For your protection, move to the lowest, most interior room of a sturdy building. The National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Lone Peak County in east central Mississippi, eastern Octavia County in central Mississippi. Until 12:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 11:51 a.m. Central Daylight Time, a developing severe thunderstorm was located near Starkville. This severe thunderstorm is moving to the northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazards: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and all fall-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: expect line damage to roof, siding, and trees. Expect hail damages to cars and outside structures. Locations impacted include Starkville, Georgetown Airport, Artesia, Mabee, Caledonia, Columbus, and Lion Hills. For your protection, move to the lowest, most interior room of a sturdy building. The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Monroe County in eastern. Southeastern Chickasaw County in eastern Mississippi, southern Galamba County in eastern Mississippi. Until 12:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 11:51 a.m. Central Daylight Time, a developing severe thunderstorm was located. National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for extreme northeastern Lamar County in western Alabama, southern Galamba County in eastern Mississippi, Marion County in western Alabama, until 1:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:29 p.m. Central Daylight Time, an extremely dangerous severe thunderstorm was located 3 miles northeast of Smithville. This storm is moving to the northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazards: 75 miles per hour wind gusts and baseball-sized hail. Source: Emergency Management and Public confirmed an extremely dangerous severe storm moving through Monroe County. Impact: expect significant wind damage to roof, siding, and trees. Expect significant hail damage to cars, windows, and outside structures. Locations impacted include Truman, Academy, Becker, Hamilton, Hodges, Detroit, and Hackleburg. For your protection, move to the lowest most interior room of a sturdy building. The National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a tornado warning for extreme northwestern Lamar County in western Alabama, extreme northeastern Monroe County in eastern Mississippi, Marion County in western Alabama, until 1:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm with strong low-level rotation was located 4 miles west of Detroit. This storm was moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazards: possible tornado and destructive hail up to 3 inches in diameter. Source: weather spotters reported a frontal cloud with this storm. Impact: flying debris could be dangerous to those without shelter. Mobile homes could be damaged or destroyed. Damage is possible to homes and businesses. Locations impacted include Detroit, Hamilton, and Hackleburg. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to the lowest most interior room of a building. Avoid windows and exterior walls. If you are in a mobile home, vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest most substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. The National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for extreme northeastern Lamar County in western Alabama, southern Galamba County in eastern Mississippi, Marion County in western Alabama, until 1:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Possible tornado and destructive hail up to 3 inches in diameter. Source: weather spotters reported a frontal cloud with this storm. Impact: flying debris could be dangerous to those without shelter. Mobile homes could be damaged or destroyed. Confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado passing west of Hamilton. This is a tornado emergency for northern Marion County until 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was located 3 miles west of Hamilton. This tornado is moving to the northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for northern Marion County, including the city of Hackleburg. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazards include an extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado. This tornado has been confirmed by storm spotters and emergency management. At 12:41 p.m., a rapidly intensifying tornado was observed passing over rural Marion County. At 12:44 p.m., debris was noted in the air as the tornado was passing west of Hamilton. Impacts: this is a life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Homes and business will be completely destroyed, potentially swept away from their foundations. Trees will suffer extreme damage, with some trees being debarked. This tornado will be near Hackleburg at 12:57 p.m. Central Daylight Time. To protect your life, seek immediate shelter. Move to an interior room, or, preferably, an underground shelter. If you are in a mobile home, vehicle, or outdoors, immediately seek shelter in a sturdy building. To repeat, a tornado emergency exists for northern Marion County, including the city of Hackleburg. Take cover now. Confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado passing west of Hamilton. This is a tornado emergency for northern Marion County until 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was located 3 miles west of Hamilton. This tornado is moving to the northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is tornado is moving to the northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for northern Marion County, including the city of Hackleburg. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazards include a confirmed large and violent tornado approaching Hackleburg. This is a tornado emergency for north central Marion County until 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:53 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and violent tornado was located 3 miles southwest of Hackleburg, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for north central Marion County, including the city of Hackleburg. This is an extremely dangerous situation. All residents who haven't taken shelter must do so now. Hazards: an extremely dangerous and likely deadly tornado. Source: weather spotters and radar confirmed tornado. A large-wedge tornado continues to track in Marion County, with damage west of Hamilton being widespread and significant. Impact: this is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. You could be killed if you are not in an underground structure. Entire neighborhoods will likely be swept clean of their foundations. Other homes and business will be completely destroyed, with some buildings being flattened or swept clean. This tornado will remain over rural areas of Marion County, but will directly impact Hackleburg. To protect your life, seek immediate shelter. Move to an underground shelter now. If you are in a mobile home, vehicle, or outdoors, seek shelter as soon as possible to protect your life. A large and violent tornado is on the ground approaching Hackleburg. Seek an underground shelter now. A confirmed large and violent tornado approaching Hackleburg. This is a tornado emergency for north central Marion County until 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:53 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and violent tornado was located 3 miles southwest of Hackleburg, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Tornado continues to track in Marion County, with damage west of Hamilton being widespread and significant. Impact: this is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. You could be killed if you are not in an underground structure. Large, extremely violent and deadly tornado on the ground approaching Phil Campbell. This is a tornado emergency for eastern Franklin and Lawrence counties, including the city of Phil Campbell. This is a likely mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a tornado warning for eastern Franklin County in northern Alabama, Lawrence County in northern Alabama, until 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:57 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large, extremely violent and likely deadly tornado was located near September. This tornado is rapidly moving to the northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for eastern Franklin and Lawrence counties, including the city of Phil Campbell. This is a likely mass casualty situation. All residents in Phil Campbell, Mount Hope, Wheeler, and Hillsborough should seek an underground shelter now. Hazard: an unprecedented tornado and destructive hail 3 inches in diameter. Source: Weather Spotters, Public and Emergency Management confirmed tornado. At 12:54 p.m., a large tornado, roughly 2 miles wide, was reported crossing into the downtown area of Hackleburg. An intense roar could be heard from this tornado. At 12:48 p.m., ground scouring was noted as the tornado was passing west of Hamilton. Impact: you are in an extremely dangerous situation. You could be killed if you do not get underground. Entire homes and business will be completely destroyed, leveled, and likely swept clean of their foundations. Complete destruction of entire neighborhoods and areas are likely, making the area completely unrecognizable to survivors. Locations impacted by this tornado include Phil Campbell, Mount Hope, Wheeler, and Hillsborough. To protect your life, seek shelter now. You will face certain death if you do not seek a secure shelter from this tornado. If you are in a mobile home, vehicle, or even outdoors, get to an underground shelter now in order to protect your life. A large, extremely violent and likely deadly tornado is on the ground. Do not delay. Get underground in the emergency area now. Large, extremely violent and deadly tornado. The area now. Large. Ground scouring was noted as the tornado was passing west of Hamilton. Impact: you are in an extremely dangerous situation. You could be killed if you do not get underground. Entire homes and business will be completely destroyed, leveled, and likely swept clean of their foundations. Complete destruction of entire neighborhoods and areas are likely, making the area completely unrecognizable to survivors. Locations impacted by this tornado include Phil Campbell, Mount Hope, Wheeler, and Hillsborough. To protect your life, seek shelter now. You will face certain death if you do not seek a secure shelter from this tornado. If you are in a mobile home, vehicle, or even outdoors, get to an underground shelter now in order to protect your life. A large, extremely violent and likely deadly tornado is on the ground. Do not delay. Get underground in the emergency area now. Large, extremely violent and deadly tornado on ground approaching Phil Campbell. This is a tornado emergency for eastern Franklin and Lawrence counties, including the city of Phil Campbell. This is a likely mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service... destruction of entire neighborhoods and areas are likely, making the area completely unrecognizable to survivors. Locations impacted by this tornado include Phil Campbell, Mount Hope, Wheeler, and Hillsborough. To protect your life, seek shelter now. Confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado passing near Mount Hope. This is a continued tornado emergency for Lawrence County until 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This is a likely mass casualty situation. At 1:12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado is located near Mount Hope and moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a continued tornado emergency for Lawrence County. This is a likely mass casualty situation. All residents in the emergency area must seek an underground shelter now. Hazard, violent, deadly with tornado. Source, weather spotters confirmed tornado. At 1:09 p.m., complete and utter destruction was reported in Philkemble and Hackleburg, with most of the towns nearly swept off the face of the earth. Reports also confirm that numerous casualties have occurred in Philkemble and Hackleburg from this tornado. On this current track, this tornado will approach the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station, then possibly Athens, all within the next hour. Residents that live northeast of Lawrence County must prepare to seek an underground shelter now. Impact, you are in an extremely dangerous situation. You could be killed if you do not get underground. Entire homes and business will be completely destroyed, leveled, and likely swept clean of their foundations. Complete destruction of entire neighborhoods and areas are likely, making the area completely unrecognizable to survivors. This tornado will pass very close to the cities of Mount Hope, Wheeler, and Hillsborough within the next 30 minutes. To repeat, an extremely large and extremely violent tornado is on the ground. Seek an underground shelter to protect your life. Confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado passing near Mount Hope. This is a continued tornado emergency for Lawrence County until 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This is a likely mass casualty. Violent, deadly with tornado. Source, weather spotters confirmed tornado. At 1:09 p.m., complete and utter destruction was reported in Philkemble and Hackleburg, with most of the towns nearly swept off the face of the earth. Reports also confirm that numerous casualties have occurred in Philkemble and Hackleburg from this extremely large and extremely violent tornado continues to track through Lawrence County. This is a continued tornado emergency for northern Lawrence County until 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This is a mass casualty situation. At 1:21 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado was observed 8 miles northwest of Malton and moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a continued tornado emergency for northern Lawrence County. All residents within the emergency area should be underground if not already done so. Hazards, violent, deadly with tornado. Source, weather spotters confirmed tornado. At 1:09 p.m., complete and utter destruction was reported in Philkemble and Hackleburg, with most of these towns completely swept off the face of the earth. Mass amounts of casualties have also been reported in these cities as a search, rescue, and recovery is underway. On this current track, this tornado will approach the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station, then possibly Athens, all within the next 45 minutes. If you live near the mentioned areas, prepare for an unprecedentedly worded tornado warning within the next 15 minutes. Impact, you are in an extremely dangerous situation. You could be killed if you do not get underground. Entire homes and business will be completely destroyed, leveled, and likely swept clean of their foundations. Complete destruction of entire neighborhoods and areas are likely, making the area completely unrecognizable to survivors. This tornado will pass through rural areas of Lawrence County, except a possible directed on Hillsborough, through 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. To repeat, an extremely large and extremely violent tornado is on the ground. Seek an underground shelter now to protect your life. Extremely large and extremely violent tornado continues to track through Lawrence County. This is a continued tornado emergency for northern Lawrence County until 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This is a mass casualty situation. At 1:21 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado was observed 8 miles northwest of Malton and moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a continued tornado emergency for extremely large and extremely violent tornado on a direct collision course with the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station in Athens. This is an extreme tornado emergency for extreme northern Lawrence, Limestone, and northwestern Madison counties. This is a mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a tornado warning for extreme northern Lawrence County in northern Alabama, Limestone County in northern Alabama, northwestern Madison County in northern Alabama, until 3:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado was over Hillsborough and moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is an extreme tornado emergency for extreme northern Lawrence, Limestone, and northwestern Madison counties. This is a mass casualty situation. Anyone in the emergency area needs to get underground now. Hazard, unprecedented historical tornado. Source, multiple sources. At 1:20 p.m., extreme ground showering was noted from Philkemble to just south Hillsborough from the tornado. Along the same area, complete and utter destruction of anything in this path has been confirmed. Impact, this is an extremely dangerous and life or death situation. You will be killed if not underground. All above ground structures will be completely leveled, likely even swept away from their foundations. Roads and foundations will be scoured, possibly even lifted from the ground in some areas. Expect areas to be completely unrecognizable to survivors. Locations to be impacted by this unprecedented tornado include Hillsborough, Athens, and rural areas to the northeast. To repeat, an extremely large and extremely violent tornado is on the ground approaching a nuclear power plant, Athens, and areas northeast get underground now. A confirmed large and violent tornado approaching Decatur, Mooresville, Madison, and Huntsville. This is a tornado emergency for Decatur, Mooresville, Madison, and Huntsville. This is a potential mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a tornado warning for eastern Lawrence County in northern Alabama, northern Morgan County in northern Alabama, southern Limestone County in northern Alabama, Madison County in northeastern Alabama, western Jackson County in northeastern Alabama, until 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:32 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and violent tornado was observed 7 miles west of Decatur and moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Decatur, Mooresville, Madison, and Huntsville. This is a potential mass casualty situation. All residents near or in mentioned cities should seek an underground shelter now. Hazard, very destructive tornado. Source, weather spotters confirmed tornado. Extreme damage has been reported resulting from this tornado. Intact, this is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. You will be killed by flying debris. Extensive damage to homes and businesses will occur. Some areas may suffer complete destruction of entire buildings, with some buildings likely being swept away from their foundations. Mass devastation is likely, making areas completely unrecognizable to survivors. Locations impacted include Moulton Heights, Austinville, Decatur, Mooresville, Bellmuna, Greenbrier, Madison, Huntsville, Rillen, Brownsboro, Maysville, Brownsboro, Holly Tree, Princeton, and Hightop. To repeat, a large and violent tornado is on the ground approaching Decatur and areas to the east and northeast. Get underground now. Tornado emergency for Coleman County, including the city of Coleman. The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a tornado warning for Coleman County in north-central Alabama until 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:33 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was located 3 miles south of Crane Hill and moving east at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Coleman County, including the city of Coleman. Take cover now. Hazard type, deadly tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include Crane Hill, Coleman, East Point, Simcoe, Fairview, Bailey, and Joppa. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, seek shelter now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of your building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest, most substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Civil emergency message. The following message is being transmitted by the request of the Alabama Emergency Management Agency. An extremely large and extremely violent tornado has passed over the Browns Ferry Nuclear Generating Station near Athens, Alabama. It is currently unknown what the extent of the damage is, but it is expected that the entire plant has been completely and utterly destroyed. As of this time, emergency management is not available to reach the plant, and currently remains unknown whether nuclear materials have been released or not. It will be determined within the next few hours if a release of nuclear materials has occurred or not. In case of a release of nuclear materials, all residents within a 25-mile radius of the Browns Ferry Nuclear Generating Station should prepare to evacuate. Make sure to bring food, water, clothing, medical supplies, blankets, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries. This order is currently voluntary, but may be upgraded to mandatory if conditions worsen. Please stay tuned for more information on this developing situation. Extremely large and extremely violent tornado on a direct collision course with the Browns Ferry Nuclear Generating Station in Athens. This is an extreme tornado emergency for extreme northern Lawrence, Limestone, and northwestern Madison counties. This is a mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a tornado warning for extreme northern Lawrence County in northern Alabama, Limestone County in northern Alabama, northwestern Madison County in northern Alabama, until 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight. Extremely large and extremely violent tornado on a direct collision course with the Browns Ferry Nuclear Generating Station in Athens. This is an extreme tornado emergency for extreme northern Lawrence, Limestone, and northwestern Madison counties. This is a mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a tornado warning for extreme northern Lawrence County in northern Alabama, Limestone County in northern Alabama, northwestern Madison County in northern Alabama, until 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado is over Hillsboro and moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is an extreme tornado emergency for extreme northern Lawrence, Limestone, and northwestern Madison counties. This is a mass casualty situation. Anyone in the emergency area needs to get underground now. Hazard, unprecedented and historical tornado. Source, multiple sources. At 1:20 p.m., extreme ground scouring was noted from September to just south of Hillsboro from this tornado. Along the same area, complete and utter destruction of anything in its path has been confirmed. Intact, this is an extremely dangerous and life or death situation. You will be killed if not underground. All above ground structures will be completely leveled, likely even swept away from their foundations. Roads and foundations will be scoured, possibly even lifted from the ground in some areas. Expect areas to be completely unrecognizable to survivors. Locations to be impacted by this unprecedented tornado include Hillsboro, Athens, and rural areas to the northeast. To repeat, an extremely large and extremely violent tornado is on the ground approaching a nuclear power plant, Athens, and areas northeast. Get underground now. A confirmed large and violent tornado approaching Decatur, Mooresville, Madison, and Huntsville. This is a tornado emergency for Decatur, Mooresville, Madison, and Huntsville. This is a potential mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a tornado warning for eastern Lawrence County in northern Alabama, northern Morgan County in northern Alabama, southern Limestone County in northern Alabama, Madison County in northeastern Alabama, western Jackson County in northeastern Alabama, until 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:32 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and violent tornado was observed 7 miles west of Decatur and moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Decatur, Mooresville, Madison, and Huntsville. This is a potential mass casualty situation. All residents near or in mentioned city should seek an underground shelter now. Hazard, very destructive tornado. Source, weather spot is confirmed tornado. Extreme damage has been reported in Walton from this tornado. Impact, this is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. You will be killed by flying debris. Extensive damage to homes and businesses will occur. Some areas may suffer complete destruction of entire buildings, with some buildings likely being swept away from their foundations. Mass devastation is likely, making areas completely unrecognizable to survivors. Locations in Texas include Milton Heights, Austinville, Decatur, Mooresville, Belleville, Greenbrier, Madison, Huntsville, Lynn, Brownsville, Maysville, Brownsville, Palm Tree, Princeton, and High Top. To repeat, a large and violent tornado is on the ground approaching Decatur and areas to the east and northeast. Get underground now. Confirm large and violent tornado bearing down on the Tuscaloosa metro area. The direct impact on Tuscaloosa is expected. This is a tornado emergency for Tuscaloosa. This is likely a mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a tornado warning for southern Tuscaloosa County in west central Alabama, southeastern Pickens County in west central Alabama, northeastern Greene County in west central Alabama, southwestern Jefferson County in Alabama. Until 2:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:46 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and violent tornado is located just north of Foster and moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Tuscaloosa. This is likely a mass casualty situation. All residents in Tuscaloosa and areas east northeast must seek an underground shelter now. Hazard type, violent tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. An extremely violent couple was noted on radar, along with a significant debris signature noted too. Impact, this is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Expect complete destruction in the path of this tornado. Entire neighborhoods and towns will be completely destroyed. Complete flattening is likely, resulting in mass casualties in the warned area, with some buildings swept clean of their foundations. Locations in Texas include southwestern Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Bessemer, Homewood, Northport, Hueytown, Fairfield, Hull, Pleasant Grove, Midfield, Gansville, Brighton, Midtown, Grayville, Brookwood, Silver Springs, Brookside, Cooker, Malden, and Maytown. To repeat, a large and violent tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, seek an underground shelter now. Confirmed large and violent tornado bearing down on the Tuscaloosa metro area. The direct impact on Tuscaloosa is expected. This is a tornado emergency for Tuscaloosa. This is likely a mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a tornado warning for southern Tuscaloosa County in west central Alabama, southeastern Pickens County in west central Alabama, northeastern Greene County in west central Alabama, southwestern Jefferson County in Alabama. Until 2:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:46 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and violent tornado is located just north of Foster and moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Tuscaloosa. This is likely a mass casualty situation. All residents in Tuscaloosa and areas east northeast must seek an underground shelter now. Hazard type, violent tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. An extremely violent couplet was noted on radar, along with a significant debris signature noted too. Impact, this is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Expect complete destruction in the path of this tornado. Entire neighborhoods and towns will be completely destroyed. Complete flattening is likely, resulting in mass casualties in the warned area, with some buildings swept clean of their foundations. Locations in Texas include southwestern Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Bessemer, Homewood, Northport, Hueytown, Fairfield, Hull, Pleasant Grove, Midfield, Gansville, Brighton, Midtown, Grayville, Brookwood, Silver Springs, Brookside, Cooker, Malden, and Maytown. To repeat, a large and violent tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, seek an underground shelter now. Southern Tuscaloosa County in west central Alabama, southeastern Pickens County in west central Alabama, northeastern Greene County in west central Alabama, southwestern Jefferson County in Alabama. Until 2:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:46 p.m. This is a message from the National Weather Service in Birmingham. A tornado warning remains in effect until 2:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southern Tuscaloosa, southeastern Pickens, and southwestern Jefferson County. This is a continued tornado emergency for Tuscaloosa and areas northeast. Expect a mass casualty situation along with a massive search, rescue, and recovery situation. At 1:52 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado was observed moving into Tuscaloosa. This tornado continues to move in the east-northeast direction at 60 miles per hour. This is a continued tornado emergency for Tuscaloosa and areas northeast. All residents not in shelter must seek one now. You can expect an extremely large and extremely violent tornado. Multiple sources have confirmed this tornado. At 1:50 p.m., an extremely large tornado was observed moving into Tuscaloosa and was estimated to be 2 to 2.5 miles wide. At the same time, extensive damage was located 5 miles southwest of Tuscaloosa. This tornado is currently moving through the core of Tuscaloosa at this time, and extreme destruction is likely occurring. The impacts follow. This is an extremely dangerous and life-or-death situation. You will be killed if you are not underground. An extremely large swath of buildings will be completely flattened to swept clean. Some roads and foundations will be scattered, with some areas of complete removal of pavement and foundations are possible. This tornado will impact Tuscaloosa and areas to the east-northeast. If you are not in Extremely large and extremely violent tornado entering Huntsville. This is a continued tornado emergency for Huntsville. Extreme to utter devastation expected. This is a mass casualty situation. A tornado warning remains in effect until 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Madison and Western Jackson counties. At 1:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado was observed between Madison and Huntsville and moving east-northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a continued tornado emergency for Huntsville. This is a mass casualty situation. Residents in the warned area that have not sought an underground shelter must do so now. Hazard: unprecedented tornado. Source: multiple sources confirming an unprecedented tornado that passed through Decatur, Mooresville, and recently Madison. A significant portion of Decatur has been leveled or swept away. Horrifyingly enough, Mooresville has been completely swept off the face of the earth. Interstate 565 has been deemed completely impassable due to the road being dug up. Complete removal of entire areas has been reported in southwestern Madison as this message is being relayed. Impact: this is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. You will be killed if not underground. Most structures will be completely flattened or swept clean. Very few buildings will be left standing, but in extremely poor structural condition. Any poles, traffic lights, roads and foundations will be scoured. Locations to be impacted include Huntsville, Rillen, Brownsboro, Maysville, Holly Tree, Princeton, and High Top. To repeat, an extremely large, extremely violent, and deadly tornado is on the ground approaching Huntsville. Seek an underground shelter now. Extremely large and extremely violent tornado entering Huntsville. This is a continued tornado emergency for Huntsville. Extreme to utter devastation expected. This is a mass casualty situation. A tornado warning remains in effect until 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight.
Emergency for Tuscaloosa and areas northeast. Expect a mass casualty situation along with a massive search, rescue, and recovery situation. At 1:52 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado was observed. This is a message from the National Weather Service in Birmingham. A tornado warning remains in effect until 2:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Tuscaloosa and southwestern Jefferson counties. This is a continued tornado emergency for the warned area. Widespread utter destruction is expected. At 2:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado was whipping through rural parts of Tuscaloosa County near Brookwood and moving east-northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a continued tornado emergency for the warned area. If you are in southeastern Tuscaloosa and southwestern Jefferson counties, seek underground shelters now. You can expect an extremely violent tornado. Numerous sources have confirmed an unprecedented tornado on the ground continuing to move through Tuscaloosa County. Horrifying reports of utter destruction in Tuscaloosa have been reported, with the entire downtown area completely flattened, but mostly swept clean from the face of the earth. All roads in the Tuscaloosa area are completely blocked. Radar continues to track an extremely violent tornado with an unprecedented couplet with an extremely intense debris signature. Impacts are expected. This is an extremely dangerous and life-or-death situation. You will be killed if you are not underground. An extremely large swath of buildings will be completely flattened to swept clean. Some roads and foundations will likely be scattered, with some areas of complete removal of pavement and foundations are possible. This tornado will impact rural areas east-northeast of Tuscaloosa. If you are not in shelter, seek an underground shelter now. You will not be able to survive above ground, as above ground shelters have been obliterated. To repeat, an unprecedented tornado is tracking through southeastern Tuscaloosa County and will move into Jefferson County soon. Get underground now in the warned area if not already done so. This is a message from the National Weather Service in Birmingham. A tornado warning remains in effect until 2:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Tuscaloosa and southwestern Jefferson counties. This is a continued tornado emergency for the warned area. Widespread utter destruction is expected. At 2:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado was whipping through rural parts of Tuscaloosa County near Brookwood and moving east. Horrifying reports of utter destruction in Tuscaloosa have been reported, with the entire downtown area completely flattened, but mostly swept clean from the face of the earth. All roads in the Tuscaloosa area are completely blocked. Radar continues to track an extremely violent tornado with an unprecedented couplet with an extremely intense debris signature. Impacts are expected. This is an extremely dangerous and life-or-death situation. You will be killed if you are not.
Extremely large, extremely violent, and deadly tornado making a beeline for the downtown Birmingham area. This is an extreme tornado emergency for Birmingham and areas northeast. Expect utter destruction. This is a mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a tornado warning for north central Talladega County in east central Alabama, west central Calhoun County in east central Alabama, northwestern Shelby County in central Alabama, southern Powell County in northeastern Alabama, southern Jefferson County in central Alabama, central St. Clair County in central Alabama. Until 3:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado was observed north of Bessemer, moving to the east-northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is an extreme tornado emergency for Birmingham due to a direct impact on downtown expected within the next 10 to 15 minutes. A mass casualty situation has occurred in Tuscaloosa, and one is expected in Birmingham. Seek an underground shelter now. Hazard: an unprecedented historical tornado. Source: multiple sources confirming an unprecedented tornado. Utter destruction was reported in Tuscaloosa, with a significant portion of the city leveled or swept away from their foundations. Impact: this is an extremely dangerous and life-or-death situation. You will be killed if you're not underground. An extremely large swath of buildings completely flattened to swept clean is expected. Some roads and foundations will likely be scoured, with some areas of complete removal of pavement and foundations are possible. Locations impacted include Birmingham, Hoover, Vestavia Hills, Bessemer, Homewood, Mountain Brook, Trussville, Hueytown, Bell City, Iredale, Leeds, Moody, Fairfield, Springville, Ogdensville, Center, Point, Pleasant Grove, Hart, Midfield, and Margaret. To repeat, an extremely large and extremely violent tornado is on the ground approaching downtown Birmingham and areas east-northeast. Seek an underground shelter now to protect your life. Extremely large, extremely violent, and deadly tornado making a beeline for the downtown Birmingham area. This is an extreme tornado emergency for Birmingham and areas northeast. Expect utter destruction. This is a mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a tornado warning for north central Talladega County in east central Alabama, west central Calhoun County in east central Alabama, northwestern Shelby County in central Alabama. extremely large, extremely violent and deadly tornado making a beeline for the downtown Birmingham area. This is an extreme tornado emergency for Birmingham and areas northeast. Expect utter destruction. This is a mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a tornado warning for North Central Talladega County in East Central Alabama, West Central Calhoun County in East Central Alabama, Northwestern Shelby County in Central Alabama, Southern Powell County in Northeastern Alabama, Southern Jefferson County in Central Alabama, Central Streetport County in Central Alabama. Until 3:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado was observed north of Bessemer, moving to the east-northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is an extreme tornado emergency for Birmingham due to a direct impact on downtown expected within the next 10 to 15 minutes. A mass casualty situation has occurred in Tuscaloosa, and one is expected in Birmingham. Seek an underground shelter now. Hazard, an unprecedented historical tornado. Source, multiple sources confirming an unprecedented tornado. Utter destruction was reported in Tuscaloosa, with a significant portion of the city leveled or swept away from their foundations. Impact, this is an extremely dangerous and life or death situation. You will be killed if you're not underground. An extremely large swath of buildings completely flattened to swept clean is expected. Some roads and foundations will likely be scoured, with some areas of complete removal of pavement and foundations are possible. Locations impacted include Birmingham, Hoover, Vestavia Hills, Bessemer, Homewood, Mountain Brook, Trussville, Toontown, Bell City, Irondale, Leeds, Newry, Fairfield, Springfield, Odensville, Center, Point, Pleasant Grove, Tart, Newfield, and Margaret. To repeat, an extremely large and extremely violent tornado is on the ground approaching downtown Birmingham and areas east-northeast. Seek an underground shelter now to protect your life. Extremely large and extremely violent tornado over Birmingham. This is a tornado emergency for Birmingham and areas east-northeast. Mass devastation is expected. This is a mass casualty situation. A tornado warning remains in effect until 3:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for West Central Talladega, West Central Calhoun, Northwestern Shelby, Southern Attala, Southern Jefferson, and Central St. Clair counties. At 2:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time, an extremely large and extremely violent tornado was observed directly over downtown Birmingham, moving east-northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Birmingham and areas east-northeast. Seek an underground shelter now to protect your life. Hazard type, unprecedented tornado. Source, weather spotters reported an unprecedented tornado. As of this message is being transmitted, an extremely large and extremely violent tornado was reported to be entering the western part of downtown Birmingham, with a history of utter destruction north of Bessemer, including extreme ground scouring. This tornado is estimated to be 3.1 miles wide, with an early report of a massive swath of damage in Tuscaloosa estimated to be around this size. Impact, this is an extremely dangerous and life or death situation. You will be killed if you're not underground. An extremely large swath of buildings completely flattened to swept clean is expected. Some roads and foundations will likely be scoured, with some areas of complete removal of pavement and foundations are possible. Locations impacted include Birmingham, Hoover, Homewood, Trussville, Bell City, Irondale, Leeds, Moody, Springville, Odensville, Center Point, Tart, and Margaret. To repeat, an extremely large and extremely violent tornado is on the ground in downtown Birmingham. Any areas east-northeast of Birmingham should prepare for this tornado. Seek an underground shelter now to protect your life. Extremely large and extremely violent tornado over Birmingham. This is a tornado emergency for Birmingham and areas east-northeast. Mass devastation is expected. This is a mass casualty situation. A tornado warning remains in effect until 3:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for West Central Talladega, West Central Calhoun, Northwestern Shelby, Southern Attala, Southern Jefferson, and Central St. Clair counties.
It is only 2:45 p.m. and there have already been so many violent tornadoes. One nearly hit us, but luckily weakened after exiting Athens. Another one barreled through Decatur, Madison, and Huntsville, then it weakened after hitting Huntsville. A third one impacted Coleman, and is still on the ground by radar. The final one stormed through Tuscaloosa and Alabama, following a similar path to the 2011 tornado, but worse, as it went directly through the downtown area. Damage in Hackleburg, Fayetteville Campbell, Athens, Decatur, Madison, Huntsville, Tuscaloosa, and Birmingham has been quite extensive. Houses and businesses in these areas have either been leveled or swept clean of their foundations. More well-built, taller buildings have been completely destroyed and leveled, with some examples of apartment complexes, hotels, motels, and some government buildings swept away from their foundations. Poles, such as power poles, streetlights, and trees have been ripped out of the ground and tossed around, with trees completely debarked. Roads and foundations have been scoured, and in some situations, completely removed from the face of the earth. We have a reporter in Tuscaloosa, who is near the epicenter of the tornado path. James, what do you see out there?
It is so bad here. Bryant-Denny Stadium, in the campus of the University of Alabama, is completely destroyed. The entire campus is also gone too. Other buildings have been completely defoliated and sweeping them clean of their foundations. Debris is blocking all roads in and out of Tuscaloosa. Shelters have been blocked so survivors can't escape. It seems like anything above ground has been completely removed from the face of the earth. It looks like someone dropped a nuke on the city due to the massive devastation that has occurred. There is massive loss of life in the area, with early estimates of at least 150 deaths and 2,000 injuries. Most injuries, disturbingly enough, are expected to be life-threatening to fatal. Back to you.
Thank you. As you can see, mass devastation has occurred in Tuscaloosa. Birmingham has just recently been hit, but the damage remains unknown at this time. It is likely that the entire downtown area has been completely decimated from the sheer power of this tornado. Damage reports are also coming from Athens, Fayetteville Campbell, and Hackleburg. It seems like most, if not all of the cities just mentioned have been swept off the face of the earth. A complete loss is being reported in Fayetteville Campbell and Hackleburg at this wait a moment. Wasn't Browns Ferry hit? Why has there been no reports from there? I'm concerned something happened, like the plant was flattened and it's just going to melt down. I mean, that won't happen, it's probably... And there are sirens. I think I might have jinxed it badly.
Nuclear power plant warning. Nuclear power plant warning. The following message is being transmitted by the request of the Alabama Emergency Management Agency. At 1:36 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed extremely large and extremely violent tornado made a direct impact on the Browns Ferry Nuclear Generating Station southwest of Athens, Alabama. The plant, as a result, was completely destroyed by the tornado, and as a result, a release of nuclear materials has been reported in the nearby areas. Due to the present situation, all residents within a 50-mile radius of the Browns Ferry Nuclear Generating Station have an option to either evacuate or shelter in place. If you choose to evacuate, do so now.
If you choose to shelter in place now as nuclear materials are being released and this message is being broadcasted. No matter what option you are doing, make sure to bring food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, blankets, and anything you would need to survive for up to 14 days. If you do evacuate, please be aware that cities such as Decatur, Madison, Huntsville, Athens, and Coleman have all been heavily damaged to decimated from these tornadoes. Travel through these areas is likely impossible, so it is strongly advised to avoid traveling through these areas. If you are impacted by the tornadoes and you are within the 50-mile radius zone, seek the nearest shelter immediately if it is possible. Stay tuned for more information on this extremely dangerous and developing life-threatening situation.
Well, crap. I unironically jinxed it, I guess. And now, well, we have a meltdown confirmed to be occurring at Browns Ferry. We don't have much more information at the time, but when we do, we will relay it.
To the present situation, all residents within a 50-mile radius of the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station have an option to either evacuate or shelter in place. If you choose to evacuate, do so now. If you choose to shelter in place now as nuclear materials are being released as this message is being broadcasted. No matter what option you are doing, make sure to bring food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, blankets, and anything you would need to survive for up to 14 days. If you do evacuate, please be aware that cities...
Please stand by for an automated message from the Alabama Emergency Management Agency.
This is a message from the Alabama Emergency Management Agency. As of 4:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the following information has been released regarding the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station southwest of Athens. First and most importantly, a small release of nuclear materials has occurred at the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station. However, it was not as much as originally expected. However, the plant was indeed completely destroyed by the tornado. The plant will not be able to reopen. However, a fire has been confirmed to be going on at the plant. Due to the destruction that has already occurred, it is likely that, due to the already damaged plant, a fire could cause an explosion at the plant and would be nuclear in nature. Therefore, all residents of Alabama should prepare for a nuclear explosion, likely within the next hour, if one were to occur. Make sure to bring food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, blankets, and anything you would need to survive for up to 14 days. It is possible that the plant will not explode, but the possibilities are around 50/50. Please stay tuned for more information on this developing situation. This is a message from the Alabama Emergency Management Agency. As of 4:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the following information has been released regarding the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station southwest of Athens. First and most importantly, First and most importantly, a small release of nuclear materials has occurred at the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station. However, it was not as much as originally expected. However, the plant was indeed completely destroyed by the tornado. The plant will not be able to reopen. However, a fire has been confirmed to be going on at the plant. Due to the destruction that has already occurred, it is likely... An administrative message from the Alabama Emergency Management Agency. The situation at the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station has ended. At 5:24 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a heavy rain shower impacted the plant, resulting in the fire at the plant to be controlled. An explosion of nuclear materials will no longer occur. However, some nuclear materials remain within a 10-mile radius of the plant. All residents in Alabama may now exit their fallout shelter, except within a 10-mile radius. All residents within a 10-mile radius should stay in their home until another message is given out. Stay tuned for that message. An administrative message from the Alabama Emergency Management Agency. The situation at the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station has ended. At 5:24 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a heavy rain shower impacted the plant, resulting in the fire at the plant to be controlled. An explosion of nuclear materials will no longer occur. However, some nuclear materials remain within a 10-mile radius of the plant. All residents in Alabama may now exit their fallout shelter, except within a 10-mile radius. All residents within a 10-mile radius should stay in their home until another message is given out. Stay tuned for that message. This is a public information statement regarding multiple extremely violent tornadoes that tracked through central and northern Alabama on April 27, 2020. All information in this statement is official and is not subject to change unless further analysis is completed. Tornado number 1. The tornado first touched down in extreme southern Marion County, tracking to the northeast. Significant roof damage was reported near the beginning point of the tornado. It rapidly intensified into a mid-end F3 as it crossed US 78. It continued to to intensify into a mid-end F4 as it crossed west of Hamilton. Numerous homes and businesses were flattened or swept away from their foundations. The tornado continued to rapidly intensify, and the first area of EF5 damage was roughly 11 miles into its path, where multiple well-built homes were swept clean of their foundations, along with heavy debarking and uprooting of trees. Multiple homes between Hamilton and Hackleburg were given EF5 damage due to them being swept clean and surrounding extensive tree damage. The tornado went directly through the town of Hackleburg, where the following damage was assessed. All homes and businesses had been swept away off the face of the earth, with some foundations having both either significantly bent or either removed from the foundation. Almost all businesses, churches, and other buildings have been leveled or swept clean. Very few buildings remain in the general city, but the core of the town has been completely removed from the earth. Pavement scouring, along with extreme ground scouring at 2 to 3 feet, were also reported in the city. The damage in Hackleburg has been given an EF5, with maximum winds of 245 miles per hour, due to the extreme destruction that has occurred to the city, along with extensive pavement and ground scouring. Winds were likely higher, but the buildings in the direct path were obliterated enough. The tornado then left Hackleburg after decimating the city, and it continued to strengthen. It then moved into Franklin County and took a direct hit on Phil Campbell. Phil Campbell, disturbingly enough, has been completely decimated. Trees were debarked and beyond recognition. All buildings have been swept away from their foundations, with very little sign of debris in the town. Extreme pavement and ground scouring have occurred, with some slabs being destroyed too. The town is a complete loss according to surveyors along with the local government. As a result of this, the damage in Phil Campbell has been given a high-end EF5, with maximum winds to be 290 miles per hour. The tornado then tracked through rural areas of Franklin and Lawrence counties, causing utter destruction. All buildings in the path were swept clean of their foundations, trees debarked, and tossed around, along with extreme road and ground scouring. This area received EF5 damage ranging from 240 miles per hour to 265 miles per hour. The tornado then tracked across the Tennessee River before making a direct impact on the Browns Ferry nuclear generating station. The plant suffered EF5 damage and was destroyed beyond repair. The tornado then reached its max within Athens, at around 3.35 miles wide. In Athens, all buildings in the path of this tornado were utterly destroyed. All homes and businesses below 4 stories were swept clean of their foundations. Buildings that were not swept away were either flattened or suffered extreme damage. Extreme pavement and ground scouring was also reported after causing EF5 damage in Springfield. In the final conclusion, this tornado was rated a high F5, maximum winds at 290 miles per hour, a maximum width of 3.45 miles, along with a 100.33-mile long path. We would like to thank the National Weather Services in their corresponding areas, along with the Alabama Emergency Management Agency and expert surveyors in their help surveying these unprecedented tornadoes. The official survey for the Moulton, Decatur, Mooresville, Madison, and Huntsville tornado will be out within the next 1 to 2 weeks.